Okay, so I'm Evolution Phoenix, everyone. I am your dungeon master for today, and I'm very excited and honored because you five are my first group ever. I've only ever done a solo one shot. I
Ooh.
decided to hold that information so that way it could feel extra special. And as a Capricorn, I love first. So I want you to know you are my first group. I've been enjoying working with you guys up to this process. I'm very, very excited that this is your first time playing for some of you. So I hope that after today and our time together, that you will go on many, many, many more adventures. A little bit about me. I have been a high fantasy nerd since probably five. If there's magics and swords, I'm there. Don't get me wrong, I love my little sci-fi kind of stuff, but there's just something about being able to like summon a dragon, I don't know, that feels really special. So, I am a streamer, kind of on hiatus right now, trying to rearrange some things. I got some exciting things coming, but with that said, I'll pass it over to Bina to introduce yourself and your character.
So, as many of you know, but many don't, my name is Lila Bobina. I am a Twitch streamer. Um, I have been playing D&D for about 5 years now, but not like consecutively. You know, life happens and things pause. But it's a great joy. This is my first time playing I'm always a tiefling, and so this is my first time stepping out on faith. So or tiefling adjacent, I'll say. But so my character name is Finnel Broodfest. Oh, excuse me. Uh, she is a dwarf. Um, Sorry, commercial.
Yeah.
um, and yeah, this is also my first time playing a non magic user, so a whole new world, to be honest. Excited about it though. Um, who wants to talk next?
I'll go.
Lovely.
I'll go.
Oh, okay, go Dip.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jamil, also known as Dipped in V8 Splash, better known as Dip Gaming. I've never done this before. I intend to have a blast. My character is named Xavier Yarborough or Scarborough, and he's from over there. He's from the mountains. He's a ranger Goliath, which means he's huge, and he knows how to handle animals. So he has some beast skills that he can call upon, some beast friends he can call upon. Also, he's good with a bow and a short sword. But he's from a quiet town and he wants to see the world. So he's leaving his small village of giants.
Glad to have you, Xavier. It's gonna be an interesting time. If I could get Love to go next, please.
Hi everyone, I am Lovely Lady. I am a variety streamer. This is my first time doing D&D, although I have been around people who play D&D like probably half my adult life. My character is an half-elf druid. She is adorable and lithe and curious about everything, and we're hoping to have a whole lot of fun on our adventure today.
Can't wait. Super excited. All right, Crazy. Introduce yourself and your character, please.
Hello. My name is Crazy. My character's name is Strumpf. He is a tiefling from parts unknown. He had a rough upbringing, which pushed him into a life of criminal activity, even though he's not necessarily an evil person. Because of how he looks, he's a very tall person. He's over like 7 feet tall, and because of his reddish complexion and horns, people automatically assume he's evil. So because of that, he's kind of had to gravitate to getting by doing criminal activities such as stealing and taking jobs that are unsavory. So I guess as we go along, he's gonna, try to clear his name, or not necessarily clear his name, but try to show people that he is not, or he's more than his appearance.
I love that. I love that,
I don't
especially as
think
a tiefling lover myself. Totally get it. Tieflings always get a bad rep in terms of you look like a demon, so we must be scared, and that's not how they work. They're actually quite wonderful to work with. My last one shot, we called ourselves the Totally Tieflings because all of us
That's
for some
cute.
variation of tiefling. It was great. And last but not least, Solaris, would you please introduce yourself and your character?
Hi, my name is Sil. I'm not usually this type of VTuber because, like, hey, costumes. I'm using customized model, but I am gonna be playing Serene, which is a noble elf, and my story is generally someone who has been raised in riches and so on, who wants to go out and adventure to see what life brings, because living in like a shelter type life, you don't really learn much. You don't really learn about people and what's around you. So yeah.
Very excited to have you as well. And we're going to bring it back to our wonderful host, to Bina, for some last words and anything that she would like to share before I try to, I don't know, maybe murder you. No, just kidding.
Oh,
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Maybe.
No.
Right. I'm like,
Excuse me?
and so like, then you're unsure. Like, I'm slightly worried.
Death is possible.
I don't think she's king at all.
I don't know. There's
Alright,
no.
might be
There's,
cooked,
did you
guys.
see that face? No. We're gonna die. I want to say thank you to my team who has come out to play D&D with me. Thank you to my friends. I really appreciate you. That's also one thing I really wanted to say before we like really get into it. Like, taking time out of your day to play games with me. I appreciate that. Friendship, collaboration. What? Okay.
One of the twin powers.
So, please follow Dipped Gaming. Please follow Evolution Phoenix. Please follow Solaris. I just want to say I will mess up.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Through the entire night, and it's literally just because I cannot read. So I just want everybody to be
it's okay.
aware of
We're all
that.
gonna be pretending to be our characters, so the names are only gonna be used for 10 minutes.
Hey, you're right. I'm a character. That's what we're going to.
Yeah.
Then please follow Lovely Lady, and please follow Crazy. Okay. The links will be up in the chat. Support. That's all. Take it away.
Lovely. So, just to bring chat up to speed, a couple of weeks ago, these 5 adventurers met for the first time on a boat in the middle of the ocean. They all expressed interest in joining the Emerald Shield, which is a mercenary company that tries to be on the high road, tries to do things ethically. So we're talking guard jobs, escorts, delivery things. They try to have a reputation of not being shady. And for one reason or another, each of these adventurers decided to sign a application contract to see if they can actually become a part of said mercenary group, the Emerald Shields. Upon doing so, at various instances on their journeys, they were all brought to a large ship, some willingly, some while they were asleep, and some, were just like, I wandered here. Here's where I ended up, but all thoughtfully planned and intentional. They ended up on this ship to be tested by Diana, who is one of the vice leaders in the Emerald Shields, to ensure that they could handle the trials that they would come up against doing their work, and that they could work together as a team. And so with that, 3 of them were knocked off of the ship after something knocked into it heavily, and they all had to work together to get back up on the ship, which they do successfully. There are some slips, there are some moments where things didn't go as planned, as the dice tend to do, but eventually everyone ended up back on the ship, only to realize that that wasn't planned. Diana had no clue that that was going to be the initial thing that happened. She had a completely different test ready for them, and soon they were attacked by an aboleth, which is a air and sea creature with lots of tentacles and a lot of telepathic shrieking and mucus and things that nobody wants to deal with. And so all of these heroes, including their leader Diana, ends up defeating it with, if I'm not mistaken, it was Sayola who brought the final blow to this creature. And so we are picking up after this moment where they have finally completed their trial. Diana had already expressed to all of them that they had very much passed their test and are going to be welcomed into the Emerald Shields. So with that being said, what is everybody doing?
I would like to loot the body.
This guy here, bro.
Unfortunately, with that, the body was pushed back into the ocean after you guys took
Damn.
it down. So
All
We
right.
would have had free
Nothing
food, bro.
to
You gotta
lose.
think about that.
Some good slime on that creature.
No souvenirs.
No souvenirs this round. But you might have opportunities later. You never know.
How far are we
I
from
always
land?
love to steal.
So Diana looks at you and says, we're not too far out. I've already used my sending stone to alert the company that we are on the way. We should be landing near Port Denali soon.
Is
So
everyone
all we have to
okay?
do is wait. I'm okay.
Are we done with the tests?
I'm pretty sure I told you last time that you did, in fact, pass the trial. So unless you would like to just jump overboard because you don't want to do this anymore, this is only for those who passed. So.
Well, I'm not a fan of tests or being nearly killed, so
But
forgive
we
me if I'm not so
passed.
freely
We
freely handing out my
passed.
trust.
We made it. We did it. Like, we should be proud. I'm a
Pay
proud
attention.
people. Let's do
As
it.
per my previous parchment,
My previous parchment.
Yes, because if we like to do a callback here, only one of you actually read the contract that you signed. And this is the same person who did quite a bit of damage as well. So you all signed willingly. Whether or not you remembered, don't know.
Understood.
Right,
I
so
think we
as
should sit back and chill.
you should absolutely rest up.
I-
As soon as we land, we'll get you
Yeah.
over to the mercenary hall where we get you registered, all of that stuff. So if there's anything that you would like to do or say or get to know each other, I would highly suggest that you do before we take a rest, because once we rest, we're going to be off to your first job.
well, since we have a lull in battle, I would like to know a little bit about everyone. So, Sayola, where are you from? Tell us about yourself. I like to know who I'm partied with.
I'm just gonna sit in the back and kind of just not scurry off, but just kind of pull myself away from the group.
Well, Strom, I am from many places. I have traveled all over the continent, all over the oceans. Where am I not from?
Here.
Where are you from, Strom? Where do you hail
Yeah.
from?
Questions.
So, to be truthful, I don't remember where I was born. My mother and I moved around a lot because of my appearance. She wasn't well accepted in many places, so we had to move. We had to travel a lot. So my exact birthplace, I have no knowledge of, but I am a wanderer. I come from everywhere, and I've been everywhere almost. I hope my appearance doesn't frighten everyone.
All right, so I'm gonna move back closer to the group because I hear Dolph being so open and honest, and that makes me trust just a little bit more.
I'm just
Where
like
are you from,
expecting
Tiny
everyone.
One?
I was
Oh,
gonna say, Stromp, you see Fennel start to kind of, in a little side sneaky way, move in, and you being someone who's very cautious, this catches you off guard for a second, almost like you're flashing back to a moment. But in that last moment, you realize, oh, I just fought with this person. It's okay. What do you do?
me?
Because we were just in battle and I see a tiny movement from the corner of my eye, I reach for my dagger only to realize it's Fennel and sheathe my dagger again. And then I turn to her and ask, "What say you, little one? Tell us about yourself."
Hey, I am not scared among giants. I see you as friends. And I'm gonna look at the two huge creatures in front of me. I'm still kind of worried about the super tall one. A little bit of fear, but my name is Fennel. Fennel Broodfist. And so where I come from, I don't really think that's too important. But it's a small town outside of a big city that I can't go back to anymore. So we really shouldn't talk about that. And I get brave again. But I'm a fighter, and I'm proud to fight by you, and I will fight by you. Yeah. And
Nice
then I
to
just go
meet you,
back to being
Fennel.
quiet.
You battle well.
Thanks.
Serene, you're
Yes.
watching these exchange happen,
Mhm.
and you're seeing how you guys all just survived this battle. And at first, we're a little skeptical of everybody because you just ended up on a boat. But at the same time, you guys had some really great collaborative moments in that battle. What's going through your mind, and how are you responding to your new companions starting to get to know each other?
I'm quite well. I'm not as nervous anymore when being around these people since we went through such a intense experience. So I'm just watching how everyone reacts towards each other and kind of seeing where I can squeeze myself into the conversation.
And so, Xavier, you notice that not only did the tiniest member of the team, kind of move a little bit closer in trusting nature after seeing everybody talk to each other, but now you see Serene seem to relax a little bit after being very nervous at the very beginning when you all met. So, how do you respond since you were one of the first people to interact with Fennel and Strumpf whenever you got on the boat?
Well, in coming from a small town, I'm kind because I come from a farm town. I'm just a very giant creature, so I extend a kind hand to almost like shake hands and kind of lower their defenses. I greet all the small creatures in my presence, just to let them know I'm not as threatening as I may look. And I look Strumpf in the eye as well and try to build some trust with the other tall creature here.
And you kind of get that nice little slow pen in nod of appreciation and respect that you all have done this incredible feat together. Sayola, what's going through your mind as you are trying to take in everything that just happened? Because remember, this was all in the span of an hour where you wake up or you show up here, and then all of a sudden the boat's getting knocked off. You were in the water for a second, and then you were fighting this monster. Like, how are you processing everything that's happened so far?
I'm currently coming down from all the adrenaline from the falling off the boat, the climbing back on the boat, the fighting the monster, to dealing the death blow, and just feeling everyone's camaraderie kind of come together. It really interests me. And, this is a pretty cool little dwarf over here. I think I might want to keep her along too.
And with that, you all hear Diana shout over her shoulder as she is trying to navigate the boat. You all probably better get some rest. It's gonna be a long day, and I'd rather you be bright-eyed and prepared. So head below and lay down. And all of you start to gather your things and make your way below deck in order to catch a bit of rest and sleep. And as you all lay your heads down to get that rest, your minds all seem to be filled with a shared dream. A cute, quaint, snowy settlement, which is a little odd considering it's right on the verge of being spring. You see villagers putting up banners and preparing for celebrations, but you sense something is watching them. And as you continue through this dream, it's starting to pull you forward, almost like it's pulling you into it. And before you know it, your scenery shifts. And even though it's a dream, it feels so real that you end up in this beautiful cavern and grotto with large crystals and jewels that seem to just decorate the walls. They glow with kind of this energy. You see two celestial statues, arms raised, wings wide, almost like they're protecting a door of some sort. You see a couple of little hampers that look like they're being prepared for something, but you're not sure what it is. And as you start to come to, you wake up and you realize that what you're feeling is in fact real, and you're not actually asleep. You awake and you're no longer on the boat. You are inside a large crystal grotto, and you have two very radiant angelic beings standing before you. So I'm going to bring all of you in. And the first one that you will see, they call her the Mother, but her name is Deva. And she stands before you, and she sees all of you entering with eyes wide, a little bit of concern, but at the same time, some of you are just almost taken back. She's glowing. She has these large, expansive wings, and there's almost this serenity that comes over you as you gaze upon her, and in this space that you're in that seems to almost be unreal. But behind her, you see who they refer to as the grandfather, and he is large. Xavier, you look tiny compared to this large celestial being,
Man.
but he has this calm nature, very kind of dark, almost sea green. His hair kind of moves in a fiery like flow, and he has this large great sword that he tapped into the ground, with his hands on the handles, and he just kind of tilts his head and smiles. What are you guys doing now that you have realized that not only did you fall asleep and wake up, especially you, Fennel, this is twice now that this has happened to you, but now you're in this strange but eerily beautiful cavern with two large celestial beings in front of you.
I immediately freak out.
Oh.
Immediately freaking out. Because what is going on here? Okay.
What are the rest of you doing?
I believe we gotta be respectful because they are like celestial beings. So I bow down and greet myself towards them.
Such a noble thing to do. Oh my god,
Oh,
please.
Yes, the noble is the one who read the contract, so, Sayola,
Boo,
Xavier's
reading.
phone. How do you react?
I stretch my hands out and yell, "Greetings, oh large creatures." We come in peace.
Very diplomatic. What about you, Strum?
I kneel to no one, but I will
Some fucking talk about.
guy.
induce a small bow. In a gesture of respect, I will induce a small bow.
Sayola, you are very well traveled, so knowing about celestial beings wouldn't be much of a surprise to you. Have you met celestial beings before in your travels?
I have not yet met any celestial beings in my travels. I have read of them in the different scripts that I've picked up along the way. So in turn, I do a very respectful curtsy and greet them. Hello, dear people.
And so the one that they refer to as the mother, she slowly approaches. She also puts her hands out, almost like she's kind of mimicking Xavier. And she has this glow in her eyes, and you just feel this sense of calm. And she has cast calm emotions, especially on you, Fennel, because she doesn't want you to be afraid of her. And she looks at you and she says, "Oh, I'm so glad all of you made it. I foresaw this. You all are the right ones to be here, and I apologize to bring you here in such a manner, but we need your help, and I foresaw all of you coming."
I love how we're
scared
all
you?
not
I'm
saying
so sorry.
anything.
I don't mean to. I promise the big one doesn't bite. He's just huge. That's really all that he does, is stand there looking menacing, but he's really not. I promise.
She is
You called us
correct.
here.
I'm
called
still
us
shocked.
here?
I step forward and ask, "What is it that we may do for these beings? What mission should we go on?"
And the grandfather kind of looks down. He's like, quite direct and eager. I like this one. And he kind of just gives almost like a wise old smile. And then he looks back down at Deva, and she says, "Well, it's a little bit embarrassing, but we have our spring festival that's coming up in this local village that we always do, kind of like a blessing for as we go from winter to spring. Right now, grandfather is able to kind of keep the village in a temporary stasis, so there's still like snow and things around it. The issue that we're having is that we have these particular hampers of gifts that we leave for the villagers, and in exchange they give us offerings, and we make sure that they're protected. Well, the mayor has fallen ill, and we're the only ones who can really help in making sure that they're okay, but we still have 4 other hampers that we need to deliver to the people before they wake up, and we can't because we have to." And she just kind of starts to like shake a little bit because she feels the weight of being responsible for so much, and she feels so bad that she has called you here, but for whatever reason you guys were in a dream that she had where she tends to foresee things that happen, and so this was the only opportunity that she saw you all together where she could bring you here. And so she's kind of just in a worry, and you see the grandfather kind of look down at her and say, Deva, breathe. It's going to be all right. As she said, it's important that we help the mayor get well. He's a big part of the festival that we put on. It's a transition from winter to the new year, all of these things, and we need to make sure that these items are given. But we don't have a way to get them to them without being in two places at once, which, believe it or not, as angels, we can't do that. So, will you help us?
A delivery, is it? And here I were, thought we were going to be mercenaries. I give Strumpf an elbow nudge to loosen him up. A delivery it is. Easy money, easy job for easy money.
So I'm not stealing from you. I mean, with you. I mean.
No, to one. You will be delivering, and there will be even things that you can take. They will be expecting you to take them. There are offerings in each of the homes, which, in order to complete our ceremonial festivities, we do have to take those offerings. So those offerings will go to you instead of to us, and that is our show of payment, as you might receive various things that might be useful on your journeys.
Ooh. All I know is I better be getting some good.
Glory with no guts. This is my kind of mission.
This would be a good starter mission for me. So yeah, I'm agreeing.
Yes.
And you kind of see Deva, she kind of calms down as she's hearing all of you agree. And she's just like,
y'all chopped, bro. What?
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you all helping. And again, I promise you will get right back where you are. And we'll make sure that everything is okay. So if you follow me, and she kind of takes you around the center pillar that you see in this cavern, you go around and you see that there are these 4 wicker hampers. And in each of them, there's a series of wreaths with different like flowers and different types of decorations. And she looks to all of you and she says, well, first, we have to make these wreaths. This is the thing that we give them that also kind of connects them to our power so that we can protect them. So we have to put them together. So I need your help putting them together. And then once we put them together, and she kind of waves her hand over all of you, and all of a sudden, all of your armor changes into like this golden robe that kind of matches the celestial allure, because you need to look like the angels as you're delivering in case people do spy you. But just know that nothing has changed with your actual armor, and you guys will get a +5 to any investigation checks that you do. So she, waves her hand to give you this, allure of the angelic robes. And she says, you need to put these together, and then you're going to go and deliver these at night. They all have like these special trees that they leave their offerings, and we exchange them out. And this will, issue in spring. And then we can finally melt the snow and start the party. So that's all you need to do. So can you come over here and help me put these together? And so as you guys move over to start to put them together, I am going to need everybody to roll me a performance check, please.
Let's check.
Oh shit, man! I would double tap. My bad.
You said performance?
Mm-hmm.
Where is that?
I didn't.
Oh, found it.
Did you get mine, or should I just reroll?
If you can all just call out what you've rolled, I can see them, but I want to make sure I'm seeing the right thing.
5.
Ooh, I got a 10.
I rolled a 14.
I rolled a 10.
Oh wait. Oh no, that was someone else's. Hold on, I'm gonna just reroll it because I don't.
No, it should say performance.
Yep, I'm seeing it.
Okay.
I see it.
11.
11. Oh, her. Yeah,
no, that's me. 11. Yeah, cause I read yours before. That's why I was like, what?
So.
You get my 14.
It was a DC check of 10. So everyone but Fennel, you were able to see Deva put together these wreaths, and even our gentle giants are able to delicately put these wreaths together, and they look like showpieces almost that you would put in the center of a table or something. And poor Fennel, she's trying to like stick a flower in, but then she kind of crushes it with her hand, and then she tries to grab another one. And so it takes her a little bit more time for her to actually like put the wreath together, but eventually she does get to it. And you guys have these wonderful pieces that will now provide luck for the particular homes that you're going to be placing them in. So Deva looks to you, and you have your robes, and she's like, "Okay, so here's the thing. So there's 4 of these, and there's 4 homes that you're going to need to deliver this to. Now, we try to not interfere as much as possible, so we can't guarantee that there won't be something that you might come up against. People do try to protect their homes. Apparently, there's a group of children that like to prank the artificer in the town, so
Ooh.
be wary. Kids like to leave their traps up. They might not actually have taken them down, and they might impact other people. So, something to think about. We will not be able to come to you if you get into any kind of scuffle. So the idea is to do this as quietly as possible. And people will be sleeping. And there is like other natural things that are going on. So just keep that in mind. But if you do run into any trouble, just try not to hurt anybody too bad. There shouldn't be anything to stop you. But unless it's putting your lives in danger, we try to come in and leave. And the only thing that they know that we've been there are these wonderful wreaths. Any questions? Anything that I can provide to you? I'm a little nervous, sorry, but I'm just also so happy at the same time because we really have to go make sure the mayor gets healed or the festival will not continue.
I look to Fennel and say quietly, "This feels more like theft than we thought."
That's cool. I'm down.
All right, so you guys have a few moments for yourselves to prepare. So feel free to do whatever you feel necessary in order to do that. Because afterwards we're going into the cover of night into town.
Okay. You said the cover of night into town. Ooh, okay.
How big are these people in this town?
Yeah. Give me a guesstimate.
So the village is a variation of different ancestries. So there is a small gnome that is the town artificer, always tinkering with things, always building things. There is, different variations of half elves, elves. This is not a village that does not see its fair share of people, and this festival is one of the things that brings people from all walks of life here. So you won't necessarily have to worry about seeing anyone because it is quiet. It is nighttime. People are sleeping. Some people are away trying to get other materials needed for the next day's festival. The only other thing to note is that the village is kind of in this frozen stasis of like still being like almost wintry, so there will be snow on the ground, things like that. You won't necessarily like feel the cold because of your robes, but that's what they still experience. The way that this festival works is it's literal transition from winter to spring, but it's in an instant rather than gradually over time like most places.
Might I propose a plan?
I'm listening.
Since this mission requires stealth, it seems, I suggest that our smallest companions are the ones to lay the gifts inside the premises of each of the residents.
Yeah, you're not too stealthy, are you, big one?
As big as I am, no.
Can I ask, how did you guys get inside the houses? Is there any openings?
So yes, there are, windows and doors, but we are divine beings, so we have other ways. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to share that with you, but I got you here. So that's gonna be up to you in order to work a way in, but we have full confidence. And she looks back at grandfather. We have full confidence that you'll be able to do so in a way that won't be disruptive to the villagers.
We're currently dressed like the deities, correct?
Yeah, she gave you kind of a disguise of the robes because sometimes they do catch, the villagers have, seen them before. They don't get involved, but the villagers are aware that they're here. That's part of why this festival happens, is as a way to kind of celebrate with them. And in return, the, celestial beings will ensure that their crops are blessed, that they have, luck throughout the year. It's like their version of New Year's. So they're aware of them. That's why they leave out offerings. And so putting you in these robes will help, but it also will give you that +5 to investigation checks. So that way, if you come across anything, or if you need to make sure that, something is around the corner or whatever, that might be a good time to use it.
All right. Very interesting.
Doreen, Strumpf, what are you guys doing to prepare?
I guess I'm just listening in to everyone else. Also, kind of staring at Fennel's reef in disgust because it's kind of ugly compared to everyone else's.
Wow. Did you say that to my character?
No,
Did you
I'm
say
just
that?
looking
Oh,
at
okay,
it.
okay.
I'm just looking at it because, like, you know,
I'm out of my business.
I could offer to help. You know, we can fix it. Not too late.
I mean, you didn't say it to my character, yet, so I don't know. You gotta say something.
I agree with
know.
Scarborough that the littlest ones should perform the stealthy maneuvers.
Okay.
Yes, and its larger ones will help with the escape, with the extraction from the houses.
Who else is the littlest one? And then I just look over.
Eva, may I ask you an additional question? These jewels or gems that we see in this cave, are they valuable?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh,
If we can touch the gems, can I investigate them? Can I touch on them?
Roll a 12.
I mean, they look really pretty. There's something very much ethereal about them, but nothing that catches your attention that would be of any value of wanting you to like crack anything out. And then I heard another question. If you could repeat it, please.
Oh, well, you didn't say there's any value to them. I was gonna try and mess with them.
You can definitely touch them, but in terms of like monetary value,
Is there any magical value to them?
roll me an Arcana check, please.
Arcana. Okay, I see it. 19.
Yeah, there's definitely some magical properties to it, and it's very strong here. And when you kind of place your hand upon these large, like crystal, almost like columns at times, you can feel how much of magic is just pouring through this.
Ooh.
And with your knowledge and world travels, you would deduce that this is how she was able to get you guys here through a dream, because you had access to this pocket of excess magic that was there.
Would it be alright if I take them with us for the adventure?
So you won't be able to actually chip this out. This is like, these are huge columns, and there's something otherworldly about them that wouldn't work with normal tools, but you definitely can sense the magic from it, but wouldn't be able to like grab any to take with you.
Dang, I couldn't ask the big guys for help or anything.
Nope.
Oh, no free crystals for me.
No pretty crystals for you. I would say take a picture, but I don't know if
Oh, question. I believe I have alchemy supplies in my bag. Is there anything I can do with them to possibly get a piece of crystal?
really want this crystal.
Yeah, a little bit. I got alchemy too. I can probably help.
All right, let's see if I can make some crystal happen for you.
I'm scared if you guys interrupt the flow of what's going on in this magically weird place, something might happen. Good.
If we can
I
get a
don't trust
crystal, we may
magic
be
too
able to
much.
use it to travel to make our mission easier.
Well, I guess my next question would be, do they work outside of this cave?
Oh, good point.
That would be a great question. You're gonna have to roll an Arcana check for me, though.
Okie dokie.
Nope.
9.
They do not work outside of this cave.
No.
All right. Who has the alchemy? This is pretty strong. Roll me
You
a strength
guys-
saving throw.
Well, what are we rolling?
Strength.
Strength.
So
man.
you try your best in the way that you can. First, you start delicately and seeing if you can take, a chisel and hammer to try to see if you can scrape something out. But the minute that you bring the metal to the crystals, there's like this almost electric charge that starts to happen, and it zaps back and you drop them instantly. So then you're like, okay, metal magic thing, maybe that's not the way to go. I'm a big guy, I can do this, right? And so you go to try to see if you can just find one of the smaller shards and see if you can break it off. And the minute that you put your hands on it, same thing, you feel this surge of electricity and it just shocks your hands off.
That looked like it hurt.
Yeah. I felt it all the way up my arm, my very long arm.
So better you than me.
Wow.
Cold
Is there
blooded.
anything else you guys want to do or talk through?
Do we
No,
want to come
I
up
said-
with a better plan?
Well, they did say that we can go through the windows and so on. So does anyone have like any lock picking skills, anything to like
Just
open windows that
slowly gonna
silently?
raise my hand.
Like,
I'm just gonna slowly raise my hand.
Okay,
and
quite cool, great.
I may or may not
Do
have
we have
some
anybody here who's a
skills.
very skilled thief?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we
Oh,
do
no,
have
my
someone
voice
here that's a
is
very
so-
skilled thief.
That's crazy.
I never broke into a house before, guys. I kind of need assistance.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna sit in the corner. Nobody can hear my little voice.
No. I can hear. Do you have any pointers?
I have thieves' tools, so I'm pretty sure I can be helpful.
I may or may not have a set of skills that can pay the bills.
Nah.
I just look at everybody. I mean, I have a background in lock picking, which I just say
What?
as awkwardly as possible to try to hint at what I'm trying to say, but also, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to give away no details, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can pick locks and disarm traps, so
Oh, that's also
Okay.
useful.
Stronf is not shy about his qualifications.
Well, Strump got it then. I'm gonna just go ahead and sit back.
Well, hold on. Two minds are
as
better
you
than
sit
one. You
back-
can help as well.
No, as you sit back though, every time that Stromp says he also can do it, you kind of feel this twinge of like, are you trying to steal my shine, bro? Like, what's happening? Like, every time he just matches it, and Stromp is just over there just thinking he's being helpful, but Fennel, you being small and always feel like you have to defend yourself, you kind of feel a little slighted of like, what's my one thing, and why does it seem like I don't have a thing for myself?
Just be quiet. Strump got it.
No, we need two minds. You're gonna let Strunk do it all himself? You're gonna let him be the main one that has all the thief knowledge?
What thief knowledge?
How do you-
I
the-
am a humble merchant, and I just give a smile.
so that this is
Oh,
fair,
so
we
you're
can break
telling
up
me that
the-
he's better than you. So since you don't want to share your knowledge, I guess his knowledge is better. I guess your knowledge isn't that great.
Your reverse mind tricks don't work on me. I am a humble merchant, and I smile.
Okay, I
That's
can
fine, that's
sense
fine.
that we're all starting to become a little testy. So how about we separate into teams? We can each have a lock picking, have a better word,
Ooh.
expert on each team. So Fennel, Solaris, and Scarborough can be one team, and myself and Celine can be another team. No? Yes?
All
First
right.
real job, what do? Split the party.
Let's split up, gang.
Is that what y'all want to do?
If it works out, then yeah.
I mean,
Question:
you
how,
will be
how
able to attempt
many
that.
how many houses do we have to cover?
Oh, good point.
So Deva comes over, now that you guys have kind of started to hash out a plan, and she brings over the hampers that you guys put together, and she says, so there are 4 houses that you will need to get to. There's the bell ringer's home. You'll know it's their home because there's a really, really, really big bell in it. Try not to set it off. It's you don't want to be next to that thing when you set it off. And then we have kind of like a local dog breeder. So he has a home. Just be mindful. He's very, very testy about getting sleep. But he keeps some of his dogs out. So just, something to think about. And then we have the mayor's home, which his family is currently in right now while we're treating him elsewhere. Remember how I told you that like some of the kids tend to be a little, it's the mayor's kids. The mayor's kids like to play pranks on people, including their own parents. So
Yeah.
just something to keep your eyes out for if you're in that home, because well, let's just say I might have almost fallen into one of their traps if it wasn't for the fact that I could fly and not touch the ground. And then there is the artificer's home. They like to do a lot of automaton work, so like I never know when one set of armor is just armor or if they like put a machine together. They're always doing something. So, you just lots of metal clinging things just to be careful of for noises. But that's it. We just had 4 left. We got everyone else delivered. And then this emergency with the mayor came up, and we immediately had to tend to that. So if you can get everything in, and then make sure you get all of the offerings, then you'll come back here, and it'll be all good. And then tomorrow we can have a party, the right way. Uh, right way. And she's kind of like, you kind of see she's like psyching herself up, almost like, is this your first time doing this? Because she's just so concerned about like getting this right, especially with this even bigger angel kind of looming over her that they call grandfather. So she's just kind of like a little antsy, like, okay, did I tell you all the things? This is gonna go okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
All right, alternative plan. Instead of splitting up, but we just take turns using our thief skills. You'll start with one house, I'll do the next house. You do the next house, and I'll do the next house. That way we all stay together, but we all feel like we're included. Fennel, do you agree?
Yes. Yes, I agree.
We all in agreement?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Okay then.
All right. And so with that agreement, you guys finish wrapping up, getting yourselves together. And you see Deva kind of usher you guys between the two large celestial angel statues that have their swords out. And right as you pass in between them, all of a sudden you feel this like shift, and your eyes, it's almost like things went blurred for a moment. And you kind of had to like rub your eyes a little bit. It was kind of one of those moments of like, wait. And when you open them, you kind of feel this swift air. It's not super chilly because of the disguise of your robes that Deva gave you, but you end up on this little pathway, and you can start to see snow along the sides. And you can see that there's lights, very festive lights that are coming up. And you can see a couple of clusters of homes as you walk down this path. And it really is exactly as Deva and grandfather said, is that it looks like this little cute village, almost like it's like a Christmas scene in a snow globe that just got frozen there. But you see all the decorations with all of the spring flowers and colors and things, as if they're ready to go into that phase, but it's been held in time here in order to ensure that their job can be completed, so they can start the actual festival. With that being said, let's take a little break. We will come back in about 10, and from there, our heroes are going to actually see if they can get this done as quietly as possible or suffer the consequences.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do
no.
it.
I have to take my clown shoes off. No.
All right.
Boom, baby.
You guys have now started walking down this snowy path to this quaint little cute village that has a cluster of homes, with decorative lights. You can see that the effort that the village has put in to try to go through this decorative transition has been very prominent. You see flowers everywhere, different pastel, bright colors, like, it's starting to awaken, but it's in this frozen, quite figuratively and literally, timed space, as if the rest of the place around it couldn't actually like transition to that. So there's still snow on the roofs, there's still snow on the ground, and completing this job means that the village can continue into its transition into spring instantly, so that way the grandfather can drop the spell. So as you guys are walking down the path, you'll start to see a little bit of kind of what looks like a main road that cuts through it, and you see that you've got buildings to your left and to your right. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, can I investigate around the houses to see if there's any easy way to enter?
You sure can. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Da-da-da. 23, damn.
Yeah, easy enough. On your
My bad.
left side, you actually see one of the buildings that's got two double paned windows right there. There isn't any type of covering. You can see directly inside. It looks like a living room space, kind of a little bit of a studio kind of vibe. So let me clear that for you. And you also
Ooh.
see inside that there are two very large mastiffs, that are just resting kind of near the fireplace, in this one room. And as you look further, you see that there's another door, in further inside if I don't smack myself in the face, further inside of the room. And then you can see kind of to the corner of the right, there's like what looks to be a door as well. And if you guys were to come further down, you might be able to see that.
So there's dogs in the living room.
Two of them.
Ooh.
So I think
Not the
Fennel,
two
you
of
should go in that one.
No, absolutely not. The dog.
But don't you?
That's why I don't trust elves. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Why don't you like
No,
animals?
no.
I thought you liked animals. I thought you're an animal
What
lover.
was said? And what was just said?
I just assumed. I'm sorry.
Elves, assuming. Anyway.
Are the dogs asleep?
They are.
Okay.
This is a perfect job for Fennel, being an elf. She's very light-footed.
I agree.
Fennel's a dwarf.
Yeah.
I am a dwarf.
She's kind of.
I think that was.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So
then.
Here's my
So,
thing.
So you want me to go?
This is the perfect job for
But how
you.
do I know if the dogs don't attack?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you sending me in there small, so they right up to my damn face.
Yeah, so you can
And
run
you want me
faster
to
a little
get-
bit. Like you can jump on things. I don't know.
I just want you to say, the more and more I talk to you, more you move towards the enemy. I'm just being honest. I'm trying not to take advantage, and you know what I'm saying? Elves are all the same. I'm trying to sit, but you not.
I'm
you
sorry,
Not helping
I'm
your
sorry.
cause.
We have 2 elves. Yes?
Yeah.
So, and elves are inherently light-footed. So this is a perfect job for the elves.
Hmm.
So Fennel can use her thieves' tools to open a window.
For the
And
elves.
one of the elves can
I can
Jump in
sneak in
and-
and bring in the stuff.
deliver the goods.
We can do this. I'm with you, Saren.
All right.
Oh, they're together. How lovely.
Show us what you got, little one.
I just walk
Actually,
over and easy.
Scarborough has animal handling, doesn't he?
I do.
I actually do as well.
Okay, then. This is a piece of cake for everybody. Stop being little bitches.
And don't forget, guys, you can move your tokens. It isn't until combat that you have to be more aware of how much movement speed. So feel free to move your tokens where you would set them up.
Yeah, Fennel, come pick this window or unlock this window.
Okay, Fennel, come, Fennel, do. Click, there you go.
Is that how that works? Is that how that works?
What
How is
is
Scarborough
that?
already in the house?
So
Such a
Fennel,
difficult
you're
dwarf,
wanting
man.
to try to
Always
pick
starting
the lock on the
problems.
window. Okay. If you can, she said, "Look, like that's just gonna happen." Go ahead and give me. Give me a sleight of hand check. Okay. So you were able to get it to unlock. It took a second. It's still kind of in that frozen nature. There's a point where like your tool kind of scrapes the window a little bit, makes this kind of like little squeak noise, and you freeze.
Ooh.
And you're just like looking at everybody to see if the dogs moved at all, but you managed to be able to unlock it, and now you'll have to open the window if you want to use that as an entrance.
It is unlocked, everyone.
Is it
Please,
open?
finally.
Just saying, you can lift it up. I unlocked it. Lift it up. I'm just gonna back up and allow y'all to do it. Y'all got the plan.
You know what? You're not a very helpful dwarf.
Lock the dang
Well, she
window,
did
didn't
open it.
Xavier, can you help
It is
us in
opened.
the window where we're not very height advantaged?
Absolutely. So,
So you're going to try to open the window?
yeah, I'm going to try to open the window.
Okay, so you are Goliath, right? So give me a strength saving throw to see how well you control your strength in opening this window.
Oh my god.
Just a strength roll.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so you start to raise the window, but there's still frozen ice on it. So as you're pulling the window up, it's doing one of those and the glass is just squeaking and scraping, and the ice on it is starting to fall and crumble around. This is definitely not a silent thing, and you start to see one of the mastiffs kind of move, like do that little ear shake when they like, did something tickle my ear, or maybe I just, and it starts to resettle a bit, but it's definitely half asleep at this point. So you continue to try to ease it up. Go ahead and roll me another strength saving throw.
Oh my god, please.
Strength. Oh, strength up here.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's not easy. This ice is just not helping you. This window, it's like trying to put your fingers around something very small and try to pull it out when you really need a tool to do that. And so you're trying to control your strength, but at the same time, you need to put a little effort into it to get it up past this ice. And you push up and it slams into the top of the window. You hear a little bit of a crack of the window. All of the ice definitely falls down and makes quite a noise. And the mastiff that is close to the window is definitely alert, awake, and is looking in your direction. And it starts to do this low growl, just like.
They wanted me by the window.
What do you do?
Let's see
Do I
here.
have anything?
Yeah, my subclass is Beastmaster. Can I like kind of calm the dog from a distance?
Describe to me how you would like to do that.
Like I kind of blow kisses at with an outstretched hand.
Can I assist by using the animal friendship spell to see if it can like not try and kill us when we walk in?
Yeah, so what are the requirements to cast?
Let me see. Hold on. Targeted beast that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the charm condition for the duration. If you or one of your allies deals damage to the target, the spell ends.
Okay, so I will roll a wisdom saving throw for the Mastiff, and then Xavier, I would like for you to roll an animal handling check, please.
Gotcha.
I'm done. Where's wisdom? Okay, there it is.
All right, so I rolled a 15. Did it say what the number check was?
Me? It was 22. Sorry.
No, so you said it had to roll a wisdom saving throw. There should be a number that it gives you. What's the number?
I'll roll it again because I saw 22, but I don't know. Like,
No, not like, to roll on your spell. It says to do a wisdom saving throw, and then it should have a number next to it.
Wisdom saving. Where would it say it at? I'm so sorry.
So usually there's a column that will have like WIS, and then there should be a number on it, because whenever it says they have to do a wisdom saving throw, the spell will tell you what the number that they have to beat is. So it'll say like a 12, 15, something like that within the spell.
14.
14. Okay, so I rolled a 15. So that means that the spell fails. However, Xavier did roll a 22 on his animal handling check. So he's doing the kind of kissy sounds, and the Mastiff is, at first like just used to it because it's normally around children. It's a village. It's not directly going to always attack, but it is raised to be a guard dog. But in just hearing this normal interaction of liking attention, it kind of just like tilts its nose up, kind of starts to sniff the air towards where you're making these little noises. What do you do from there?
I just actually give it like a calming pet on the head and try to lay it back down.
So have you climbed into the window already, or are you letting it come to you first before you do that?
You can put your hand in there.
My body's like halfway in the window.
I think you're too big to get into.
Yeah, I said put your hand in. Put your hand in. I think your hand can fit your window, right? Like put your little pinky on it. Pet it with your pinky.
Yeah, just a little scratch on the forehead with my pinky. I realized this is a job that I'm too big for, and I pulled my body back out of the window.
So,
all right.
You have animal handling skills, right?
Correct.
I feel like she should try, since Scarborough is a little bit too large for this particular task.
So I will say that the Mastiff is soothed for now, but if someone else does attempt, then they will have to do the check. So it's up to you.
So we're all outside still?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. We may need our smaller companions to go in, after all.
Oh, I can me go in, or like smaller?
You're small enough for now.
Okay. I can try and go in because they don't seem to be hostile, so I feel like it should be fine.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check, please.
Okay, there it is.
Okay.
Nice.
So with
Ooh,
a
that's
19,
good.
you move with a grace, almost like a dancer. So you're able to kind of adjust yourself over the windowsill. You kind of pause for a moment to let things settle, make sure like the top of the window isn't coming down. You get one foot on the side and you like kind of brace yourself, and you use your hands to put on the windowsill to kind of push yourself up so your other foot doesn't have to touch, and you just swing your leg over, and you kind of do almost like this turn as you swing your leg, and you drop down into a crouch. What do you do?
Where are we supposed to put these reefs again? Like directly in a certain area in the house? Do we know where we're putting these exactly in the house?
Yeah, so there all of the homes have like a tree with a little table under where you would leave it. So where you see the trees is where you would want to leave it. Think of it like Christmas.
Oh, so like that green tree right there to like the left of me technically is like where I'm gonna land it, throw it. Oh, it's right next to the dog though. Okay. Can
Now,
I?
as you can see, you do still have the attentive mastiff, and you've gracefully come in, so it hasn't freaked him out just yet, but he is
Mhm.
right there.
Can I try and just like slowly go towards the tree without him finding any like alert, like thinking about any hostility towards me?
Roll a stealth check for me again, please.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I would say with a 16 that you're able to take one or two steps. He definitely keeps his eyes trained on you, but he's kind of like still laying almost comfortably, but his head is just kind of turning to see what you're going to do. Um, Now, do you already have one of the wreaths on you, or are they spread out amongst you?
I think we all kept our reeves, so I have mine. I have the ones that I created.
All right. So you'll see under the tree that there's kind of like this little mini table altar looking thing, but on it, you see a tray and it has a couple of little things on it. One has a just standard potion of health and a gold coin. And so you would take that potion of health, the gold coin, and you set the wreath on it. And now all you have to do is get out. What do you do?
Okay. So can I hit a stealth again just to see if I can sneakily get out without any complications?
You sure can.
Yes.
With a 15, you are able to kind of move. You almost step on the mastiff's tail, but you catch yourself, so you get a little wobbly for 2.5 seconds, and then you stabilize, and you're able to get to the window. You're able to get to the window, but you will have to roll an acrobatics check to get back through it without causing any more disturbance, because your Goliath friend did slam the top of the window into it, so it may or may not be ready to guillotine you.
All right. Can I do can I do a backflip out of it just because I saw someone in the comments?
Yeah, just roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh man.
Oh my god, hi.
Yeah, I would say describe to us how you do this backflip out of it.
Hold on. I guess I do a backflip out the window. I guess head first, but I do like a roll once I leave out of it, so I don't look like I hurt myself.
Like it's like you bring gymnastics. You kind of do as you get back. Pocketed the coin, pocketed the potion. You kind of have this brace like stance where you just jump forward. You do like this tuck and roll somersault in the air, and it's somehow you're able to perfectly curl yourself so you fit just through the window without touching any parts of the frame, and you land into a crouch. And it's almost like you're about to do the stick finish, but you catch yourself so that way you're not doing your performance like you're used to doing all the time.
Impressed, I still clap.
Move like butter. Made no mistake.
Roll me a performance check for the clap.
What?
Yep, you're big. Yep.
You got a 10-foot tall Goliath.
Oh crap! Why would you have to
wanna
clap?
clap,
Why did
dude.
you do that?
You really
Performance
think you're not gonna make
check.
noise?
Oh my god!
Let's go,
Why couldn't you
buddy.
say it quietly?
Clap's about to sound like thunder.
Brother!
Roll lucky. Roll lucky.
Holy
So
So
right as
lucky.
you do to clap, you catch yourself and you're like,
Almost ruined everything.
Just do hand
Tiny
waves. Just do little
finger
cheers.
clap,
Hand
finger
waves.
clap.
Hand waves.
And with that, you guys are one house down. So move your tokens where you would like to go to next.
And these little dots are like lights, right? They're lights, right?
Yeah. Okay, so talk me through what you guys are doing here. So it looks like we're going to the house across the street. What's the plan?
Let me get a
it's my
perception
turn.
check on the windows.
You sure can.
Ooh, wow.
Perception. Here we go. Oh, boo.
Dude, you're so tall, so like you're gonna have to scrunch down in order to actually like see with the windows. Like you figured out for sure the door, but trying to get around to see these windows, it's too much of a risk to trying to push yourself in this little, kind of almost crawl space like feeling of like you against a house and the rest of everything else. So you see the door, but you're not really able to tell where any windows are.
I wasn't built for stealth.
I think from now
can try
on we should
peeking
leave
in.
the perceptions to Serene.
Let me look around the windows in the house to see what we can find.
I'll step back. You can see.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
All right. Oh my god, I did that too.
So you're trying to look around, but you're also at the same time trying to be very cautious of your steps. You've never really done anything like this, but like at the same time, you're really excited because, this is like stuff that you used to read about in your books while you were cooped up in your room and trying to pass the time of, diplomatic boredom. And so you're so in this moment of like, oh my God, this is so cool, that you kind of struggle to really pay attention to what's going on. What are the
Yeah,
I
rest
would
of you
like
doing?
to roll a
fails.
perception check.
All right, Strumpf going in for the perception check. Okay. I mean, with a natural 20, I'm pretty sure you now officially can see things thanks to your friends. So there's definitely a door here, and you are able to find another window on the side. So if you were to come over to the window on the side, you would be able to see that this is a 2-story home, but you only will have access to the bottom floor. But you see from this kind of angle that the door has this weird rigging over it where there's like this big sack, and you see this in black print flower, and it's connected to this pulley system that's tied to the door that as soon as someone were to open it, it would be dumped on them immediately. You see across from what looks to be a kitchen table, there is a glow of light from the fireplace. Do you have dark vision? You're a tiefling, right?
I do have dark vision, yes.
Okay, so you can absolutely see the staircase, and you're seeing these little glints, almost like random glitter. There's something on the stairs that has a sheen to it. You're not sure what it is, but something's there. And so you can definitely tell that this was the family home, aka the home of the mayor who's being treated, but his family is home and his kids are known to do pranks.
Kevin McAllister lives in this house. So I'm gonna try to open. Wait, where's that window?
Right where Serena's. So you're right
Yeah,
by
I'm
it.
gonna try to open the window without setting off the traps.
Okay, go ahead and roll me sleight of hand, please. Easy enough. It's like you couldn't hear anything. If there was any ice that was in the way, you kind of used your tool to kind of carve around it and pop it off and catch it. And you just gently lay it into the snow. And then you continue working on the lock. And as you hear it kind of click, you're able to hold it there so that way it doesn't make a lot of noise. And the lock is just smooth. So it is ready to be opened.
I'm gonna try to open it while I'm here as well.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a strength saving throw. Okay. With the 12, you're able to slide it up a little bit. Since you took off a little bit of the ice from there, it starts to have a smooth kind of move, and then it kind of starts to stutter a little bit as it catches some of the ice. It doesn't make a lot of noise, but there definitely is some friction as you push up that starts to make a little bit of noise. What do you do?
I will continue to try to open it.
All right, give me another strength saving throw. A little better. Still feeling this friction. It's almost like you're side scraping a wall. That's kind of what it sounds like. It's not super loud, but it is starting to make a bit more noise. You continue?
Yes.
All right, give me another strength saving throw. All right, with the dirty 20, it's like there was like some rocks or pebbles that got stuck. And so after you get that second kind of push, you do just enough for it to clear. You even see some little rocks and things start to fall down, and you're able to just slowly push it up without making any noise. And the window is now open. What are the rest of you doing? Sayol, I see you're kind of guarding the door over there. What's going on in your head?
Oh, me?
I'm just trying to keep watch to make sure that we're not found out while Strumpf and Saren are messing with the window.
Give me an insight check. All right, so with the dirty 20, you do hear that there's a little bit of noise coming just a little bit past the house that you guys just came from. And you don't see them completely pop out, but you do see the tip of a nose that peeks out from in between the house that you were just in. They don't notice you yet.
Oh, brother.
Hey guys, not to freak you out, but there's another mastiff. Just over yonder.
Did we close the window at the other house?
Oh.
I don't know, Saren, did you close the window? I believe it wasn't.
No, I was
damaged.
To be fair, it's their pets. I didn't think they would just run away.
Well, I don't think it's noticed us yet, so let's try to hurry and get the basket in while we have time. And I think Sayola has the other basket, so she should come and do her thing.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly come around the side of the house so I don't catch the mastiff's eye.
All right. Easy enough, you're able to make it over to the window.
All right. The window's open now, right? So
yep, it's fully open.
Okay, so I should climb on in.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, to take the basket.
Give me a stealth check, please. All right, with an 11, you're able to get on the sill, but there is like a little snag, either something from the edge of the windowsill that's wooden that kind of catches on your garment, and so you're able to put your foot down, but it's kind of with like a stutter step. So there is a little bit of noise, and you kind of freeze right there to see if there's anything that's happening. Go ahead and give me a perception check. All right, so with the 21, you freeze for a second. You're really nervous. You're like, oh shit! Like, what did I do? What did I do? Did I just make a lot of noise? But after about 5 seconds, you get this sense of, okay, I don't think that there's anyone here, or at least not on this floor to hear me. And so you're able to pull yourself in. You see the contraption that is over the front door that has the big flower that if someone would have opened the door, it would have fallen on them. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay, so you can also see that there's this glint on the stairs. You don't know what it is, but there's several little somethings that's on the stairs that has a sheen to it. What do you do?
So we need to get to the tree. Do I have the wreath? I have the baskets. Do I have the wreath?
So last it was said that all of you kept your own wreaths, so you should have at least one on you.
Okay. So I need to set my wreath at the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to carefully move over to the tree to set my wreath.
All right, give me a sleight of hand to see how well you're able to set it down without making any noise.
Oh no.
So as you are trying to quietly tiptoe over, you start to place the wreath down, but what you don't see is that there's a little bottle that's hanging on the edge of the table where you're trying to put it, and your elbow grazes it, and it knocks the bottle over, and it breaks. You freeze for a second, and then you're finally able to slide the wreath back on there, but your potion of health is no longer available.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
sadness.
What do you want to do now?
It's time to get out of this house. So I'm going to carefully climb back out the window.
Okay. Give me a stealth check on how quietly you're able to climb out of the window.
A 15.
You're able to get over. You have to kind of pause on the sill a little bit, but it's more so of just like you have one of those little, scary moments where it feels like you're about to fall, but you don't make any noise, and you're able to get down and out of the window, and your wreath has been set there. Fennel, Xavier, you guys have been kind of hanging around on the side of the house. What are the two of you doing?
I'm keeping an eye out for the mastiff because since I have the animal handling, I may have to intercept it if it gets too close to us.
Fennel, what about you?
Since this house is done, I'm gonna go ahead and move on down this little alley out of the way of the known mastiff and kind of sneak and stay in the shadows until I get next to the next house.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll?
Easy enough.
Okay.
You're able to get at least to the side of that. And Strumpf, Serene, and Sayola, you see Fennel as she goes past and goes to the corner of the next house. All right.
I follow the path around the back of the house.
Yep.
I might be a little too large to join them over there behind that house, so I'm watching from this distance.
All right. So it looks like we are going for this house. So what do you guys want to do?
I was hoping you were gonna stay there, Xavier, so you could, if you needed, call the mastiff that way while we would move further on.
Oh, back around front.
Yeah, but I mean, if you stay there, that's fine. Yeah, but that's fine.
Because I can still see the mastiff from here. Like I have a line of sight from.
You good? You move.
A bit.
I'd like to roll a perception check.
All right. Go ahead. What are you looking for?
Windows or doors or points of entry.
Okay. Okay. With an 11, you do see around the corner that there's kind of this door, but there's also a ladder that leads to like a platform that almost like an apartment style where it goes up, and then you have access to a door. So you can see that, but that's all that you can see at this moment. What are the rest of you doing?
Can I try my luck again at investigating?
You sure can. Roll me an investigation check.
Nice.
Maybe.
All right. So with the 21, you're familiar with this type of building. So you would know that you have to go up a little ladder that takes you to a door. There isn't any major windows here, but there is kind of like this tower that you see. And so you know that in that tower, that's usually where they have a bell. So this is some kind of apartment that's attached to the bell tower. And you can do what you wish with that information.
So is there an opening in the tower that we can go through?
You would have to climb a bit, but yes.
We need a tall guy to probably carry us up there. Can he reach that or no?
So there is a little ladder that's on the opposite side that will take you up to the door of this little apartment, and then the tower extends up. So there is a way to get somewhat partially the way up there, but from there you would have to figure out a way to climb up to the top.
Can I lift anyone high enough to get on there?
Nope. It's definitely still taller than you.
Oh.
But what if I use my large form?
You can certainly try.
What do you guys think? Should I increase my size to help hoist somebody up to the second level?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt if it doesn't make noise.
Is Serene small enough for you to give her a boost? Like to have her stand on your shoulders?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say. Let me see here. I want to activate my large form. Once per long rest as a bonus action, I can change my size for 10 minutes or until the end of the action.
Okay, and so you said your normal height is about how tall?
It says I'm normal. It says I'm my size.
So Goliaths are usually around like 8 to 10 feet tall. So how much? I'm gonna let you. Actually, you know what? Roll me a d6.
A d6. Oh, just okay down here. D6.
Okay, so you get an extra 5 feet taller.
Oh, nice.
And so now that you're 15 feet tall, what are you guys trying to do?
Anyone want to hop on my shoulders? I can hoist you up.
Sure, I'll come up there.
Come on, little one.
Right.
Now,
Can I
since you decided to make yourself 15 feet taller, guess who can see you?
Oh.
Mastiff.
Oh
And
my god.
they're curious, and what you don't know is that there was one more behind him. So the
have
pet
friends.
owner, the first house was the house of the pet owner. They have 4 mastiffs. And so they're the local town dog breeder. So they just see something. They're not immediately aggressive, but they are not in a good mood either because they're not sure what's happening. And they're moving in close on you guys.
Can I roll a who let the dogs out check?
What? Can
If
I
that is
join
your
your
way to
shoulder?
say animal handling, yes, you can roll an animal handling.
Now, don't forget that you have me in your hand.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And
I can-
yeah, so no, go ahead.
I have to set you down on the second level.
Can I join on his shoulder just to see what's happening?
I have 2 hands. Can I lift her up?
Yes, I would say in this form you can absolutely do that.
Okay.
My dog will be.
Two people. All right, so we have the necessary people on the second level, correct?
Alright.
Yeah.
Did you roll your check?
Check 4.
You said you said, can you do a who let the dogs out check? And I said, yes, you can use that as your animal handling. So go ahead and roll your
Yes,
animal handling check.
handling. Hold on. Let's see here. 19.
All right. So with a 19, I will allow you to take one action to calm the 2 mastiffs down.
Can I? This is a tree right behind me, correct? In front where the mastiff see me. Can I lightly break a branch from this tree to throw into the woods?
You sure can. I would say easy enough. You're able to snap a good sized twig that you know will be appropriate for their size. And you said you want to throw it. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a strength saving throw to determine how well you're able to throw it at the spot that you aim. Easy enough. You are able to kind of toss a stick, that branch that you broke off, right kind of back down the like alley that they came from. And it's just, again, like instinct of like, oh, okay, I need to go get it. And one definitely takes off to go get it. The other one starts to take off, but then stops in a way of like, well, it's not really any fun if they're gonna already go get it. So it doesn't have full interest in you, but it's not fully ready to go chase after the stick either. But the other one, he's off to playland.
Nice.
What do you guys want to do?
So one of our 2 people that are on the second level, they have a wreath still, right?
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Is I can go ahead and get this house done. So are we? We were set down on the top floor. Are we able to see the top floor, or we still have to come downstairs?
No, so you can see like you're basically being lifted up to the roof of where this part is, and what you see is a tower, and then there's kind of those slotted grooves that are for windows, if you will. Because remember, this is a bell
Okay.
tower home, so you
Yeah.
can see the bell and the carve out where there's clearly some way to get up there, so that way they can ring the bell whenever it's necessary.
Okay. I can't squeeze through the small holes. That's not gonna happen. I'm trying.
No. Small but chunk.
Can I
Can I
do it?
do a check to see if I can wiggle some of the stones and make it big enough for myself to get through?
So the tower is the only part that has an opening, and the opening is big enough for you to fit through. But
Well,
you're on the roof of the first part of this apartment. There's an addition. The tower you have to go. You have to figure out how to climb up to in order to be able to get inside. Otherwise, you still have the door. They're just within any other type of window opening outside of what's on the tower.
Wait, so there's a door. Can you like pick the lock of the door?
Yeah, so if you look at your map where Xavier is, straight in front of him, that's like a platform. You know how like some apartments when you go into the second level, and then the door is right there on it. So you would have to climb that ladder in order to get to that door.
Okay, so easy enough to climb the ladder, I guess, right?
Can you put me back on the floor first?
All right.
Small chunks is now at ground level.
Back at
all
ground
that
level.
work just to bring him
Marine
back.
is up on the platform to the door. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, apparently I'm an elevator.
You brought me up here, buddy.
I'm just saying.
And I'll take you back down.
Does the door have a window, or is it just like a solid door?
It's just
You're
like a
supposed to
solid
be
door.
watching the dogs. I just
Dang.
want to
Can
You're gonna have to open the door some kind of way.
Can I investigate that door?
Say that one more time.
Can I investigate the door to see if I can like, if there's any openings at all?
So it's a solid door. You would just have to literally pick the lock or break it or some kind of way. But it's
and
there's
the
no,
lock picker went down
little-
there.
Both our lock pickers are on the ground.
Well,
Come back up.
you hopped on over there. You got it.
No, you hopped up there. You have the reef. Even if I open the door, you still need to come back up here to give me the reef.
But why you go over there?
Just look at it to help you.
All right, hold on. Help me back
I'm
up
gonna
there.
need both of you to roll a performance check to see how loud you were in that exchange.
I have -1, so this is gonna be great. I was loud as shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Absolutely were.
Both of
And
us were.
Mastiff, who was thinking about it, now starts to make his way back over. You've got one action that you guys can take before he is ready to go into guard dog mode. What do you guys do?
This wouldn't have happened if
So
you
I just
just
wanna
stayed
take
up
this
here.
moment out to say that I was trying to say one of us should stay on watching out, and like one should be on watching out, and especially because somebody has animal speak. That should be like the main thing of animal speak and keeping the roofs at bay. And yeah, but what y'all gonna do? You gonna be baller, shark hauler?
I'm looking at my skills. I'm like, can I speak, dog?
I have a thing where I can speak
Strong,
to
you
animals,
got
but I gotta
something?
touch them, and I don't want to touch it. Not right now. It's gonna try to bite me or something.
Strong, Sayola, y'all want to do something?
I'm sorry, I was
Just
so distracted. What's happening?
one moment. I got this.
So we're arguing back and forth,
cast
but I
speak with the
kinda
animals.
tuned out.
So you said you're gonna cast Speak with Animals?
Yes.
Okay. And what are the requirements to cast for that spell?
Is time 1A, so there's no hit DC communication. So the notes are 10 minutes duration. So it's just cast.
Does it have like INT and like a number 12, anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, easy enough. You're able to cast it. Roll me a d12. All right. So you're able to communicate with it. but it is gonna take a moment. It's catching almost every other word whenever you're trying to talk with it, because you're trying to kind of get into the mastery of like connecting with its mind so you can translate into dog speech, if you will. So it'll get your overall messaging, but it just won't be crystal clear what you want to say to it.
Don't be alarmed. We are not here. We are not dangerous. We are not here to cause any trouble. Everything is good. Everyone is safe.
Who's the big guy?
Don't worry. He is very gentle. He is, just because he's big does not mean he is dangerous. He has no worries for you.
Big mean dangerous. I'm big, I dangerous. I don't like big guy. Go after big guy.
No, Xavier, run.
What can I shrink? Can I come out of large form?
You can, but once you cancel it, you won't be able to do it for the rest of the day.
Oh, I
Alright.
need to get down here. You can't do that.
I'd like to roll an intimidation check or intimidation.
Okay. Tell me what you're trying to do.
Since the Mastiff is hell-bent on attacking Scarborough and it's not listening to Sayola, I'm trying to intimidate it so that it knows that this is probably a bad idea.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Okay. I would say with the 17, you absolutely are able to convey that kind of pack mentality of like, hey, I'm the alpha here, I'm the captain here, look at me. So you just kind of, your wings kind of spread out. You kind of like, it's almost like you grew taller, but you didn't. And there's kind of the sinisterness that the Mastiff receives, and it's just kind of like cowers its head a little bit, and it turns and it looks like I should do what I'm supposed to do and be a guard dog, but then it like catches eyes with you again, and it's like, and it moves on back the way that it came.
Nice.
What do you guys want to do now?
See what's inside the house, or why can't I see what's inside the house?
So Serena's at the door. The door is solid. It has not been unlocked yet.
I did watch them lockpick the first one. Can I attempt it myself, even though like I never did it before?
You sure can.
How do you? Which
Go
one do I
ahead
roll
and
for?
give me a sleight of hand.
Ooh, where is that at? Oh, I see it.
So you start to get the rhythm of it, of like getting it in place, but as soon as you try to click one of the tumblers, the pick snaps.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open the door.
Okay, how would you like to open the door if it's still locked?
No.
Also, you're not up here anymore.
gonna
You gotta come back up
I
here.
can get up there. I can climb up there. I'm coming. Do I need to roll a check? What?
I'm still in large form, by the way.
You're wanting to attempt the.
Hold on. I'm sorry. It glitched out. I didn't hear what anybody said. What did you say?
I said, so you're trying to attempt the lock.
So you said something's broken inside of it now, correct?
No, just the pick just snapped.
Oh, okay.
So you can still attempt it, but you know, like in Skyrim, it snaps and then goes away.
Yeah. Okay. I will climb up and I will attempt at picking the lock.
All right, sleight of hand, please.
Damn it.
Snap.
Damn, we're both ass.
Can I try it again?
You can.
Can we work together?
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
You can give the help action, and
What the f? Sorry.
So
how
you
do
can
I do
roll
help
it again,
action?
I have
because
such a high
I'm giving you
thing.
the help action, which means you can roll with advantage. So roll a second
Okay.
time.
Okay.
Dumb thief.
But that kills me because it's like I have such a high. How did that even happen?
Maybe you're a bit
Twice?
nervous. I am watching you.
Here we go. I'm like, what is going on here?
If
All right,
at first
so
you don't
with that,
succeed,
you
little
are
one.
finally third time's the charm. You know, you're finally able to get it to unlock smoothly. You know, get the lock away. Now it's free to open. What do you do?
Well, we can't
Go
do.
ahead and
Like,
see
you gotta
if
open
there's
that
any booby
slowly.
traps. Yep, that's what I was saying. I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
see if there's any booby traps.
So you
Perception.
start to slowly open the door. Do you have dark vision?
I though. No, I'm a dwarf. I don't have dark vision. Oh.
Okay.
Hold on,
So
I'm looking real quick. Just, I don't think so though. No.
Nope. All right, so you open the door and you're able to see a little bit in front of you. There is a slight glow from the fireplace, so you can see a little bit into where you're at. You see like a little corner there and then the door, but you're not able to see much past.
I'm so sorry. I do have dark vision.
You do have dark vision. Perfect.
I'm
So
so
then
sorry.
the whole room is
Yippee.
visible. You
Yes.
see the tree, but you also see that there is a door that you would only assume is to the tower. What do you guys want to do?
Well, the goal is the tree, so we should like get that done first.
But the tower got stuff in there. Okay.
Well-
I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
Oh, I don't know. Like I wasn't really gonna think about the tower because the whole goal is to get the treats from the tree. You're gonna get treats anyways. We shouldn't really steal from people. It's Christmas.
I don't give a damn.
Well,
Jalen.
you're fucking up their holiday, bro.
I don't think you
Christmas in
understand
spring?
about me not giving no dams. This is their little weird holiday, and I give not one poop about it.
My
And I
God.
give
Okay,
hands like this.
Krampus. Like, oh,
This is the
jeez.
poop.
Remember,
Grinch.
we're on a mission. from
Grinch.
some
Remember,
deities. I think they're
they
known.
said the things of
The things
things of
assigned to
offering.
the gods, not just you taking anything.
And so, how do we not know that there's like not a little thing of cookies?
The door's
or
locked.
small
I'm
jewels
pretty
in
sure a
dish
locked
for
door
us?
means no.
You know
Roll a
what? You
performance
know
check
what?
to see how loud this conversation is going.
God.
Okay.
You're always the
So
loudest
Serene
one.
is able to do this in kind of an intense whisper, but Fennel is not having it. She doesn't want to hear from you. Every time you open your mouth, you say stuff that just pisses her off.
Tiny
And she's getting
question.
louder
You're
and
always the
louder and
loudest
louder.
one.
And
You're a grumpy
Same
little boy.
question by some noble who's never done anything before. Just let me live my life.
Oh my God. Just because I'm a noble doesn't mean that you have to go steal things.
You need a
Sudden,
treat.
you guys
Exactly what
hear
it means.
chittering
No, it doesn't.
coming from the
We'll get money
tower.
from the job. You don't have to be greedy.
Oh my God! Roll another performance check for me.
Oh man, you guys are gonna get us caught.
If I'm going for it, I'm gonna get my
I
point
get
across
smacking
now.
myself with this
We done already
microphone.
got in trouble. I'm gonna be loud. Heck it.
This is
Oh,
why they're gonna
this
get eaten by
is
dogs. They're gonna eat by dogs because you
Yours
keep
have
yapping.
look-
Because
have-
this
have anger.
Okay, so you hear something coming from the tower. You don't know what it is exactly, but you hear this chittering of like little things, almost like little claws on things.
I'm excited.
And it leads to
Oh my God, this is your fault.
No, you're not at home. You in somebody's house in the middle of the night.
I've been excited for a while, but okay.
What would you like to do?
They said we heard little chitterings.
Almost like
Can-
scratching of claws.
is it like a cat?
Dog.
Bird Mandalay is
Bro.
wild.
Bird Mandalay.
Oh, that is wild.
She's a little dwarf with an evil smile.
Oh, that's funny. All right. So now that you remember where you're at, what do you guys want to do?
Well, now you gotta go check for the sound. Try and peek in to see
Oh,
what
we
the
don't
sound
have
is.
to go and open the
Yes,
door.
we. Yeah, but you
focus
can
on the-
peek.
I'm just gonna go ahead while she's still fussing and while they're still fussing and put this down while we have a couple of seconds. Can I
Oh
roll
my God.
slight?
Oh my God.
You can.
Oh, it gets stuck in a corner. That's some boo boo. That roll
Easy
was
enough.
janky.
Easy enough. You're able to get it onto the table into the corner. And you kind of almost though like almost like when you toss your stuff down when you're in a huff, like you're about to be like, and another thing, like let me get this over with so I can go back to argue with you.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, so it's there, but now you've heard some stuff in the tower, and you see the door to the tower. What would you like to do?
It sounds dangerous. I think we should leave it.
Fine, I'm gonna.
We
jump
gotta be
out the window
sneaky
real fast,
anyways.
Like
Like, if we start messing-
Yeah,
We're not
got
supposed to
one
be
more house
spotted.
hit.
I'm gonna jump out the window and do a barrel roll because I'm what's the word? Husky. Yeah.
Give me an acrobatics check, please.
A small chunk.
A small chunk. Yeah, a small chunk with dexterities. You see the leg? I put the little leg out.
It's like
Wait,
a
okay,
ball
hold on.
just flew out.
The thing I just did look really bad on camera, and I feel like that was horrible. Please, God, I'm so sorry.
You came out like a wrecking ball, but you didn't make any noise. So good job.
Yippee! I'm going down the
All
ladder
right.
peacefully.
What are you guys doing? You got one more house.
Going around back the other side.
Crap,
And I
I'm
want to do an
talking to
investigation check.
Roll me an How about roll me investigation for whoever wants to check the house. Okay.
Oh, the dogs are close by. We gotta be careful of that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I got one for Strump. Easy enough. You are able to see as you approached that there are two windows on one side and then a third window on the other. You caught it as you were going around the corner. So there's a window right on this side. Almost like it leads to a room, and then you can see a window and a door here. So you can kind of see a little bit into the space. But you also have dark vision, and there is a glow that's in the house. So as you start to kind of make your way around, you're able to kind of get a glimpse. One, you just see like it looks like some kind of bedroom, and then the other looks like almost like a workshop. I am just going to destroy this whole microphone, y'all. Knocking it out. So you are able to see like a tinkerer's table. There's some kind of tools and bits of metal, all that kind of stuff that you can see. But you see that there's a glow of something. You see that there's like random metal body parts almost looking, so very humanoid looking pieces, almost like someone was building some kind of robot of some sort.
This is the
What would you like to do?
I'm going to go back around to this window and lockpick it.
All right, roll me a sleight of hand. So you're able to get a couple of the tumbles, but right when you feel like you're about to catch the one that's going to unlock it, it slips.
I would like to try again.
All right, go ahead.
Jesus, I'm not having any luck today.
This time it snaps.
Jesus.
Every time's a charm.
Is there a window on the back side of the building over here, like this area?
Nope. That's all solid.
There's only two windows. Yeah, let me roll another one. Ah, thank you.
All
Jesus.
right. Just like you said, third time's a charm. You finally get that satisfying click with your picking tools staying in place. And you did the window by the door. That is now unlocked. You do see that there is some kind of desk that's set up in front of that window.
I just realized that we never closed any of the windows that we came out of. These people just
Oh my God, they're gonna know we're there. Can I real quick go back and close some of the windows?
I'm pretty sure the
Go
celestial
crazy.
beings have a cure for pneumonia. They're fine. They're fine. Don't worry.
Should we go back real quick and close the windows just in case? Like
Someone
the ones we can reach.
can.
I don't know.
You absolutely can try.
this don't make too much noise.
Can I go back and like close windows just to not be obvious? The one that we didn't break, because we can't do the first
For
house,
that
obviously.
house, you're gonna need Xavier's help to get back up to that.
Well, there was no window on the bell tower. So there was the door, and then there was the open kind of stone windows. On that one, you can close it. Give me a sleight of hand for how gently you're able to close it.
Okay.
All right, easy enough. You're able to put the window back down, slide into place, and relock it.
I can't.
Now, this one.
Can I pick up the two dogs and put them back in the house with my beast mastery?
No, you're gonna have to roll again to see how successful you are with
Did
that.
they
So
come
you
out of it?
can,
Oh my god, they're gonna bite you.
but you'll have to roll another animal handling check for them.
Animal handling. Because I'll put them back in the house and close that window.
Okay.
If I can roll it. Let's see. Animal
Push your fingers and do
handling.
your step.
Can you close a broken window? How are you gonna close this?
16.
So with the 16, you won't be able to pick them up, but you can coax them back towards the house without making any noise. But you'll have to roll again to pick them up. And there's 2 other mastiffs inside that you would have to try to convince to not make any noise.
One of them is still asleep though, right? As
Yes.
far as we know. All right, so another animal handling. Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. All right.
All right. So with the 25, you are able to not only get them back over there, but you kind of, let them wander. They're home. They know how to get in and out. They have their own ways, but you kind of lean in to the window and kind of like give another little rub on the head. It just kind of like nudges into you and then lays back down, and you just slowly and controlled the window back down.
Nice.
All right. So windows are now closed. Mastiffs are at least soothed for now. Window in front of, or window to the right of the door is unlocked. There is a desk on the other side of it. You can see further in. I will say that Strumpf, now that you have the window unlocked, you kind of have a little bit of an angle to see that there's something moving in there.
Investigation.
What do you guys want to do?
Wow.
Not really able to see much. You just know that you see the flicker of a shadow from the fireplace that's in there, but it's just in your blind spot where you can't see what it is or make out what the shadow is because the light is still flickering, so it kind of changes. But you do know that something is moving in there.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm waiting for Strumpf to
So
open.
let's hold off on
Oh.
checks.
Okay.
You got to tell me what you want to do first, and if there's a check.
I want to try. I wanted to try again. Sorry.
So I'm gonna have you pause, and I would like for Fennel and Sayola to let me know what you guys are up to.
Sayola I was watching
Hopefully
Xavier
not
put the
arguing.
mastiffs back in the house with great admiration of that gentle animal handling. And then just peering around the corner to see what Strumpf and Saren are doing.
All right. Are you wanting to stay where you are? Are you wanting to move to ask them about it?
Yes, I was trying to see if there was any other entryways into the house.
So right on your right, there is another window.
Can I see what's inside the window to see if this is another possible way to get in?
Yeah, so there is a lock on the window, so you would need to pop the lock first, and then you can open it and get into the room if you like.
Okay. I don't have lock-picking skills. Fennel, can you come help the elf out?
Okay. Just gonna come walk over. So what are we doing? What do you want me to
Sleight
do?
of hand.
Give you some room.
Oof.
So gives you a little trouble, almost like it hasn't been unlocked in a long time. So it's like there's like rust and things caked on it. So you start to feel as you're trying to pick the lock that your lockpick is about to give, so you stop. What do you do?
Hold on, I'm seeing what I have in my pocket. 1 second. No crap. Okay. No. Okay. No. Oh no, I wish I had some on me. Okay. I guess I'm gonna What's wrong with it again? Say what's wrong with it again.
It's just old. It hasn't been unlocked in a minute, and with the elements and everything like that, it's just you're feeling that it's not impossible to do, but if you were to try to force it right then and there, your tools would snap. So you kind of, you did enough to be able to tell that this one was going to be a little bit more difficult, but you're skilled enough to stop yourself before your tools break.
Okay. No, that's not gonna work. I have high stealth, but I can't get in until I open it, and I'm just scared. I could just I got strength. Should I just break it? No, that'd be wrong. That would be noisy. People would be upset if I just took a rock and hit that mofo.
Not a
Oh my God,
rock.
please don't do that.
Not a
My
rock.
teammates might be upset if I just take a rock and hit them.
It's not advised.
Don't break things, little one.
Oh.
But I just want you to know, Xavier, she don't hear you. You're on the opposite side of a building.
Ugh.
You just feel in the air that something is afoot.
You start saying, "That's you." She's doing something. I know it. She's doing something.
Oh, I know she over there.
Why is the hair on my back on the back of my neck raised?
Does anyone
Don't
have
you
a
come over here. Go back where you was. Don't come over here. We nosy now. Only 3'5" and full of chaos. I wouldn't say full of chaos. I didn't do anything yet. I just was thinking about it, and I think that's a perfectly normal thing to do. Hit it so hard it fixes it. That's what I was thinking.
Oh my God.
Right?
I wake up everyone.
The magic of the arm. Not if I hit it in the right spots, like a little and squiggly. You know what I'm saying? You never know what a little muscle can do.
Oh man,
That's up to you. Your call.
I have a bad feeling.
I just needs to make sure that I actually have to roll a strength check, and she's gonna say like something else, and I'm like, oh fuck. So that's what I'm trying to make sure.
I just want to know what you want to do, and I will let you know the best way to go about earning the ability to do what you want to do.
Okay.
Dwarf up.
And I, right? Not dwarf it up. Can I? I mean, dwarves are really good with mechanics and locks and junk. So I feel like, what I want to do is I want to use my strength and my and sleight of hand. I want to see if I can. I might end up breaking the lock, but I want to do it as quietly as possible. If I have to break it, so I want to try to like re-pick it. But if it doesn't work, just kind of make it as quietly as possible with my muscles. There you go.
So let's do this. You'll roll me a strength saving throw, and then I just want you to do a flat D20 roll after it without your sleight of hand. Does that make sense?
So you're just gonna take all of the momentumums that I had in my sure. All right, strength check first. Strength throwing saving throw.
Yep. Okay. All right. Now just do a flat D20.
All right, hold on. I gotta go to this. And... Everybody, switch your fingers. Do your step.
Oh my God, we're so cooked.
Roll it. Hello.
Okay.
Hey, local.
So here's what I'll say happens.
Uh-oh.
You definitely are able to kind of almost like just with your bare hands, you start to kind of like push on the lock and kind of go around it. You're trying to, your mind goes into like, how does the smithing of it go, the structure of it, all of that, how it's attached to the window. And so what you're able to do, since you can tell that the elements have rusted it over and water's probably seeped through it, all this stuff like that hasn't been opened in a long time, is that it's almost like when you leave something in a mold for a very long time, it takes the perfect shape. So you're able to start to like just using pressure, push around the lock in order to kind of pop it out from its mechanism. However, there is a little crack of the window that starts.
However,
cradle up because it wasn't able to be the smoothest when you did the little pop. So it didn't make a whole mess, but you're very, very, very shy of a shadowed window.
Okay, all right. Ever so gently, everyone. Ever so
my
gently.
God.
Well, I mean, I'm mouse will roll my ass in. Hold on, I got a burp. Sorry.
God bless you.
Wow.
The burp was in
Yeah.
character
So
too.
you're the circle. This is circle. You're the second person who said "God bless you" when I burp. I think the first one was crazy.
I do that all the time too.
God bless you. Oh.
I don't know why.
This kind of fits a little
Appreciate
bit.
you. Too much mutton. Facts. So does anybody else want to go in? Anybody light on the foot? I could do it. I just
Yeah, you will. You got the lock off essentially,
Yeah.
but you will still have to raise it, knowing
not-
that there's a little
for me
hairline
doing
crack.
so I was thinking when I was lifting it, the crack happened. So that was all just in the lock.
That was just to get the lock off.
All right, so let's ever so gently, careful SpongeBob, lift it up.
Strength.
Just pure strength.
Yep.
We got
Strength saving throw. There you go. All right. Easy enough. You're able to very carefully understanding the structure of how buildings work. Just from your history, you're able to kind of almost like you're taking the two ends of your fingers and just rising it up so that way you're not disturbing the middle part where the crack actually is. And then kind of just with the switch of your hands, you lift it with your index finger and then you smooth your thumb under and just pop it up.
Firmly grasp it.
Now you have two windows open. You can see that inside this one, this is a bedroom. So there's nobody in the room, I'll tell you that. There's nobody sleeping in the bed, but there is a door that you are able to see. So you have one window open kind of into the main area of the house. There is a desk that's right under the window, and Strumpf is able to see, I don't know if he's communicated this to y'all yet or not, but Strumpf sees that there's something moving in there. Meanwhile, Sale and Fennel are checking out the bedroom window, and Fennel was able to pop out the lock as well as lift it without causing any issues. So you guys got
whisper to my
mopped and
teammates?
getting in. What do you want to do?
Can I whisper to my teammates?
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, peoples. So, Strong, did you tell us that you saw the things in the thing in there?
I was about to. There
Okay,
is
go ahead.
something in there. I saw a shadow, but I couldn't quite tell what it was. So be careful.
Okay. So, this is an empty bedroom right here. There's a door leading that might get us closer to our goal. But there's also a way to trap whatever might be in that bigger room in here. And then we have the living room or the main area all to ourselves.
You would have to close the window back.
Yeah. Or we could just slip out without anything noticing and just the door would get closed from like the other
But
side.
wouldn't the thing slip out with us?
Would it?
I don't know if it's dangerous or not.
Right. It might just be another one of these little doofy dogs.
Because a mastiff is little.
So should
Say
should
that
I-
all
This is
of 4
suspicious.
feet. Okay?
I feel like we
Suspicious.
should try to see what it is first again before decide
Alright,
on
boss.
whether or not.
Xavier,
Go
what
for
are
it.
you doing? Because they're having this little huddle and you're just around the corner.
I should rejoin the group at the front. Hey, how are you?
Hi. Can I
Hi,
peek
how are you?
inside to see if I can see anything?
You sure can.
What do I gotta draw?
Give me an investigation.
Okay.
Okay, so with the dirty 20, you also see what Strumpf was mentioning about you can see a shadow of something moving because of the light of the low flickering fireplace, but he wasn't able to make out the exact shape, but you are. You've done a lot in your travels and you see what looks to be armor, and you look to the pile near the artificer's desk where you see, different metal limbs and helmets and things like that, as if they were building some type of robotic arcane artifact of some sort. So you know this to be animated armor, that it's likely that the artificer has some type of assistant, something that is an animated armor make, and it is on.
Ooh. I want to touch it. Let's not for now. Let's not for now.
So I think Fennel had a good plan about luring it into the bedroom.
Okay.
So someone will need to slip in and open that door.
Who got snacks?
Snacks? I don't think armors need to eat snacks.
And
Oh, that's for
being
me.
that
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, being that Serene and Sayola are the more nimble of us, I think one of them should jump in.
Well, since I'm right near the window, I can carefully climb through the window into the bedroom to see the armor, to see if I can entice the armor into the bedroom.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth. All right, with an 11, you're able to get onto the sill, but what you don't see immediately looking down is there's like a little stool with a cup on it. And so you feel your foot land on the stool and it kind of tip a little bit. The cup falls over and the little bit of liquid does get on your shoe, but it didn't tip to where it made a noise. It just kind of startled you a little bit of like, oh, crap. So you lift your foot back up. And then you're able to find equal grounding and then bring yourself over. What do you guys want to do next?
Does
Step on
anyone
the
else have
shoe.
eyes?
Open the
On
door,
the-
Sayola, and tell us what you see.
Okay. I want to carefully and quietly open the door.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand. Okay, so you try to get a good grip on the door so that way you can control pulling it towards you in order to open it, but it's a little stuck. And so as you try to, you're not sure if you're like just being very careful in sliding it or if it's stuck. And before you realize it, you pull a little too hard and it knocks right back into you like you hit yourself with it, like I've been doing with this microphone all night. And you see right in front of you in the gaping door that there is in fact animated armor that's right there. So since it is right by the door, Sayola, roll initiative for me, please.
Initiative?
Mm-hmm. So that'll be at the top of your sheet. It'll be labeled by INT.
The saving throw?
By your armor class?
Yep.
Right under proficiency. Like look at the top row of things. Yeah.
All right. So let's get you added here. So it's going to go first. So it sees you and it is unsure why you were there. And so it's going to do exactly what it's going to do. It's going to go into guard mode and it is going to make basically a slam attack. So it's almost like a melee attack against you.
Oh no.
We fired it!
Oh no.
All right.
Noise going
And
on.
so what is your current AC? So it'll be the shield icon on your character sheet. It should say armor class.
Crack my
14.
tiny little bones.
14. All right. So meets it, beats it, which means that it does get to roll some damage against you.
Let's go meets it, beats it.
All right. I need you to take 4 for me.
Oh.
And with that, it is your turn.
Who's your turn?
Okay. It is a... Let's see here. I want to do... Since it's armor, I want to do a shocking grasp since it's right here near me.
Okay. Is this this is a touch spell and it needs to do a saving throw, correct?
It says touch. It says +6 under the hit DC.
Oh, that's a roll. So hit the +6.
Okay.
So you're rolling to attack.
Whew.
All right, that does hit. So you can now roll for damage.
And that's just a D20.
No, it should be right next to it. So after hit DC, there should be damage next to it. There you go. All right, so it's gonna take 5. All right, we will pause there. What are the rest of you doing? Fennel, you see it directly in the window, so you see that she hits herself with the door. The animated armor catches her and hits her, and then she does a shocking grasp right back. What do you do?
I'm going to go psst to the rest of my team. Get in here. A fight has started, and then I'm gonna roll my ass up in there.
Can I sneak inside so I can like sneak in through this window so I can investigate the stuff on the table?
You sure can. Roll me a stealth check, please.
Wow, I can't believe I just lost it in my face. There it is.
Ooh.
So you are able to get inside. However, it's not as quiet as you would like. There's a desk right outside the window, and so you end up stepping down on the stool. It knocks over. You catch yourself, but you are now also seen by the animated armor.
No.
So you are now in combat.
I just want to touch things.
Huh?
I just want to touch stuff. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta still be quiet about it. All right, what are the rest of you doing? Strumpf, you see Serene, go in and kind of have this little fumble, and all of a sudden see her react to something. What do you do?
I could have disguised self. I could have disguised myself or something.
What do you see, Serene? Tell me what you're looking at.
Right now I'm looking at the armored man. Stressing me out a little bit. I see the living room area. Everything else looks pretty nice. I wanted to check out the stuff on the table, but I can't because this man's gonna beat me up. So
is the armor focused on you, or?
I believe so, because I did make the noise.
Is this window big enough for me to jump through?
Yeah. As long as Serene is out the way, otherwise you will collide with her.
I'm going to move away slightly so you can get in here.
Yes, I will jump through the window. I can also engage in battle.
So you are knowingly going to engage. So roll an acrobatics check for me to see how smoothly you're able to jump through the window and get your footing.
Acrobatics or oh, never mind. I see it.
Nice.
Easy enough. Like it's what you do every day. You're able to jump through, and you are now also in initiative. Xavier, what are you doing?
Staying outside.
Yeah, I think I'm still too big. I'm still in big mode.
You could shrink now.
All right. Yeah, I can do that. I can shrink down. And
Okay.
am I still too big to get in this window?
I would say that the one by the door, yes, but the one by the bedroom, no. You could just squeeze through. You just have to make sure that the landing is clear.
Over here where Strumpf is.
Where Fennel is. So Fennel is in front of the window that you can fit through.
Oh, that's the bedroom. I thought I couldn't fit in the bedroom.
Lord, he about to bring. Oh, Lord.
So what do I roll to get in there?
Lord.
Yeah, I'm gonna step 1 foot through the window and try to get in there.
Give me athletics
over here.
Give me athletics check to see if you can get with that.
Then I'll get in the house.
Athletics.
Oh, this is great.
Oh yeah, athletics.
Honk.
Okay.
Yikes.
So you're able to get your arms, your head, and your chest through. And as you start to put your knee, you realize you might have crowded the window a little too soon. So you're going to be stuck for 1 round.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'm just going to
stuck in the
stare
window.
in amazement and concern.
All right.
Like,
So that is going
care to
to
help?
back to the top of the order. So great. Sayola, it's your turn.
So freaking clumsy.
You and the animated armor have exchanged blows a little bit. You now see that Fennel is in the room and Xavier is half stuck in the window, trying to get
We can't get out.
his giant self through.
Oh, God.
What do you want to do?
I mean, I want to tag Fennel in like WWE right now because I think
Whoa,
she's
whoa, whoa,
her
whoa.
strong
Well,
hand.
remember, you have an
Oh.
action, a bonus action if you have them, And then you have movement, which I think you're about 30 feet of movement. And remember, each box equates to 5 feet. So you're just on the inside of that. You've got about, I would say, even from the door, about 5 feet between you and the armor. There's just a door in the way.
I guess.
The door.
So
I mean,
I
it's
don't think
open. You smacked yourself with it, but you know.
I know. But I'm just saying, I would be the person who just goes.
Does anyone have
Pretend
like?
that didn't happen.
I was gonna be like, yeah, let's close this door.
Do it. No.
No.
Do what you want. Do what you want.
No.
Oh my god! Don't leave us here, please.
That is kind of funny though. I would be the one to leave y'all. Just close the door.
So is the armor's focused on me still?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, you guys just
Yeah.
exchange blows.
okay.
But I thought you said when Serene fell in there, the attention changed. Or no?
It's aware, like it's aware that they're in there.
So
but
I can still move. Just...
No, you're locked in combat, which means you have to wait your turn.
No!
Once you get into the combat up there, I'm not in combat yet, so don't you tag me in. I'm in the shadows. I'm in the I could do some work. Don't let it know I'm here.
Does anyone have
two of your teammates are not in combat, and that's Fennel and Xavier.
Xavier isn't in anything right now. He in a window.
I'm not even in the house.
He in the window. I don't know why you just ain't window.
Before we do anything, does anyone have like any way to restrict it? Because if we kill it, then they're gonna be like, it's gonna be obvious someone wasn't here.
I'm
So
still trying to go by the law, and I find that so
because it's a holiday. Why are you breaking and stealing stuff?
interesting. That is
Oh
exactly
my God.
what holidays are for.
No, it's
I'm
not. It's for
I'm not gonna argue.
specific things.
No.
You're always starting stuff. Oh my God.
Hush, before I tell the machine go.
You're always starting something. You know what? Get them in combat. Get them in combat.
Don't do that.
Just for being loud. Just for being loud.
If I come in that room, I'm gonna throw a knife.
So is there something
I will
that
flashbang
one of you
everyone.
would like, is there something that you would like to do? Because it is your turn. You got action. You got bonus action. You got movement. So tell me what you're trying to do, except for argue with Fennel.
Don't listen to Serene because they always.
I will take us all down.
But
See,
right
they
now
won't
it's in
take us
my
all
face,
down.
so
But that's what I'm saying. Lead it. Try to get it in here.
Should I try and put it to sleep? Like,
do you want to investigate it to see if you understand anything about it?
yes. Can I investigate it?
You can roll an investigation check.
Oh, boo.
So with the 5, I will give you this. You know that with this type of animated armor, it has a power source. So all you know is that there's some kind of power source that you can do something with in order to essentially turn it off. But where that is, how you do that, you're not able to remember.
I'm still not in the house yet. I'm still stuck in the window, right?
Yep, you are still very much stuck in the window.
Because apparently I have a passive investigation thing of 10, I think. And I have passive perception 13. I don't know how to use that exactly, but I'm not even through the window yet.
It's typically helpful when you're traveling or when you're in certain rooms, but that just depends on what's going on. You guys have been calling it openly, so it hasn't been necessary to do.
Okay.
But I mean, 2 of you in a room, and one took a little hit. So you definitely are aware that they're fighting something. It hasn't noticed you or seen you yet. So, all right, Saola. So you still have an action, a bonus action, or any movement that you want to take.
I want to step back because I'm still not quite sure. Well, do I want to step back?
Now, okay, would you like some help from your teammate? But just know your teammate is going to choose violence.
Oh my God.
And that is frowned on by several people in this group who are not in this room for this conversation. Who are not in this room for this
Let
conversation.
me at least mess with it before you try and break it.
The violence, so you would just be finishing the violence.
No. The thing is, what I'm going to do is not going to be a peaceful resolution.
Oh my God.
I'm going to break that.
We're going to get in trouble. We're going to get in trouble. We're going to get in trouble.
No.
But the rest of your law-abiding teammates don't want that to happen. So I'm just saying, don't worry about you like getting to the point where you're gonna like die or anything. You have teammates here. Nobody's gonna leave you out here. We ain't gonna leave you to die. Okay, just try to see what you can see and figure out what you can figure out. And if you have anything that's gonna allow you to put like a blockade between you and this thing, so you can get another turn and we can all try to get closer and figure out what we can do. But I'm gonna shut
I'll
up.
remind you, there is a door between you. It's just open.
Slammed the door.
That can absolutely be your action. You can actually
Don't slam it. Don't slam it. It'll make too much noise. Don't make too much noise. Don't slam it.
So
is that your action?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and carefully close this door.
And you just see like the visual, if you're standing behind Taylor, you just see the animated armor just slowly tilt its head, like it does not compute what's happening. It's slowly closing the door. You have a bonus action and some movement that you can take.
I am going to step back. Is this like 5 feet?
Okay.
And I don't need to do my bonus action in this room, so I can end my turn.
So with that, that's going to bring us to Serene. You are now inside. You are in the living room kind of area, workshop area of the Artificer's house. There's animated armor. All you see, you have a slight diagonal visual into where the door is, and you just see Saola just.
Since you got your degree and everything, what you gonna do?
So what would you like to do?
Can it hear us? Because we were kind of like low-key arguing a little bit.
Yeah, it's fully aware that you're there. So Stromp, Serene, and Saola, you are on its radar. Fennel and Xavier, it doesn't know that you're there yet.
Okay. Can I slowly get closer to it to see if like I can look more into it to see if there's like any buttons or anything I can like do to turn it off?
You can do an investigation check. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool. Where is it? There it goes.
Very nice. So with the dirty 20, you do see that there is right at the base of the neck. You see like this glowing, almost like a crystal that's at the back of it. And as you notice that there's some kind of arcane energy, and it seems to be directed down into it. And you see that same blue glow like through the different holes, like the eye holes, the mouth holes of this armor. So you figure that if you do something about that crystal in the back of its neck, you can power it down.
Okay. I don't have any skills to like do anything. Like I don't have any magic or anything to like combat an actual like. If it was an animal, this would be different. Can I just like use my rapier to like stab at it? Maybe I can like stab it and turn it off like that.
You can.
Hopefully it doesn't explode.
Go for it. Give me an attack roll.
So when I wanted to attack, I was crazy.
That's different because you're gonna like destroy it. You're gonna make it rubble.
A 19. That does hit. So roll damage.
Damage. Where's that one at?
Should be right next to where you clicked. It'll say like 1d6 or something like that.
Makes sense.
Very nice. So you do 11 damage to it. Do you have a bonus action that you would like to do?
I don't believe so.
All right. And then you do still have movement. Do know that since you are within its reach, if you try to move away from it, it will take an attack at you.
I'm gonna try and move away, I guess. Hopefully not get hit as hard.
It's gonna take a little swipe at you.
I think the goal generally is to just like, okay, Jesus, okay.
Okay, so what is your armor class?
Armor class?
Dead.
It's silence you.
Don't use violence. Uses violence.
Listen, because if we just
these nobles.
No,
suffers
hold
the
on.
consequence of
My
violence.
my armor is 15, but like if we can just break the core of it, it won't be that bad. Like they can repair that. But if you just destroy it completely, you're gonna turn into dust. Okay, you're gonna beat it with a rock, and nobody wants to repair all that with the rock. Well, I don't trust what you were gonna do. You're too violent right now.
You about to get hit, because it rolled a 23.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take 5 for me.
Should have let me use it when I had my beefy rock.
All right, so that is Serene's turn. Strumpf, it's your turn, and then it'll be the armor on deck.
So I believe I still have a wreath
1 second.
on me.
Can I ask a question? If I don't have a turn, am I free to move about? Yes, right?
You are now free to move about the cabin.
Right. Perfect. And I just be looking around for anything interesting. I'm not touching. I'm not making too much noise. I'm just eyeballing. So that's what I'm doing.
You
Continue.
can roll me an investigation check.
Damn it.
I mean, Sayola done closed the door on us, so it's just us out here.
It's hurting.
You don't notice anything unusual. It's a bedroom. Clearly somebody does a lot of studying, and knowing that it's an artificer's home, all you see is like notes and things on the desk, and a made bed. That's about it.
I'm gonna take a pencil to some.
If only you could read the notes.
You see what I'm talking about? And you see
No, I'm
what
just
talking
saying.
about?
I'm just pointing
This
it
is
out.
why
Like,
I
if
don't
only you
like
could
these
read the
elves,
notes.
because
You're the one that always have to point out
prejudice
the race
and
thing. Like, I'm just
You ain't
saying. Like,
getting beat up by a robot. How do you even know what I'm doing in this room?
What's this imaginary conversation that y'all are having? There's a whole wall with a door between the two of y'all. Still
That's why the
somehow.
high elves should have minded
Either you have telepathy that
I'm
y'all
just
let me
saying,
know
like,
about.
I just feel like
behind in the living room.
I'm just
Yelling at
saying,
each
you
other
got
through the
another
house.
elf. Like, the other elf
Nobody
could
was
read the
talking.
notes.
I'm gonna start handing out psychic damage if y'all don't stop. Strumpf, what would you like to do?
So I think I still have a wreath on me, so I don't want it to break. So I'm gonna go put it under the tree.
So you want to take your movement first. So let's see. Yep, easy enough. It's about 12 feet, so you can go ahead and move it over there. That leaves you with about 17 of movement, because you have 30 feet of movement, or 25.
30.
30? Yeah, so you got pretty much half of movement left. So you're able to set the wreath down. What action and bonus action would you like to take? In no particular order.
I noticed that Serene went after something on its neck, so I'm going to take an attack at its neck as well.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack, please. All right, a 21 does hit. Roll for damage. All right, so you knock out 6. You have a bonus action that you'd like to do.
Yeah, I can do an additional attack, I believe.
All right, go ahead.
Do roll for damage again, or roll
Yes.
for...
You roll for attack again, sorry.
Okay.
Meets it, beats it. That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. All right, 7 more. It's starting to get a little stuck. It's starting to move a little funny. So you're definitely doing something to it the right way. So that will be your turn. It is its turn. It doesn't like what you've been doing, so Strumpf, it's gonna take a swipe at you.
Oh no.
Man.
So
He
I would
got
imagine a 20 hits.
Strong hands. Jesus.
Yeah, because I'm only at 13 for armor.
All right. So it slams against you, and you're gonna take 7 damage. It does have the opportunity to do a multi-attack, so it's gonna do the same thing. Take a second swipe at you.
You missed.
All right, that one misses, and that's its
Thank
turn.
God.
That is
Okay.
going to be Sayola.
Team, can y'all give me 3 seconds? I need to use a potty. I'm very sorry to
That's so
interrupt.
real.
I'm just like literally like tree minute.
They
2
are
minutes.
mentally
Can I get 2
taking
minutes?
a bathroom break. The character is
Be in the
mentally
corner.
taking a
We're in the
bathroom
middle of
break.
battle.
I mean, I would still be on camera if I peed in the corner. I still would need a break.
I mean, like,
Oh
pee
my
in the
God,
corner of this
group
person's house,
peeing
not
session.
on TV.
Roll for accuracy.
On,
Please. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I was just like,
Run.
Y'all are funny. So while there's this going on, Xavier, I will give you an opportunity to do some moving around since you're not in combat just yet. So you were stuck in that window. So go ahead and give me an athletics check again.
Athletics check. Hold on.
You have the athleticism of a rock.
Athletics. not acrobatics. Athletics.
Athletics.
I think it's very athletic. Big as shit.
All right, so
Yeah.
you now are able to dislodge yourself from the window, and you have the opportunity to either go into the room or step back out. I'll leave that up to you.
I'm gonna go into the room.
All right, so you can go ahead and move your token in, and you see that the
Excuse
door
me.
is closed, but Sayola is kind of back in the corner. She looks a little roughed up, and then you see Fennel that's just kind of looking around, disappointed, like kind of just turning each way, hands open, like, what? Why isn't there any stuff in here?
Do I even know
What
the
would you
fight's
like to
going
do?
on in the other room?
So you know you heard something, but since you didn't see it directly, you're not fully sure, but you do know that you were told something was moving in the other room. And Sayola closed the door and looks a little roughed up. So you can safely assume that there's some kind of scuffle going on.
Oh man. Can I push for the door or is my turn over?
So it does not know that you are in combat yet, or that it's not aware of you. So you can kind of move freely. If you do open the door, that will immediately put you into combat because it'll see you.
Okay.
Come back out.
I'm gonna go to the door. I'm not gonna go through the door yet.
Okay. All right, Sayola. So you see Xavier is able to pull himself back through the window, which probably was a sight to see a Goliath squeeze himself through a window, get stuck, wait for a second, and then pull through. So while you guys were away, I wanted to give Xavier time to kind of resolve the window debacle. So Xavier was able to roll a successful athletics check to pull himself through the window, sees Fennel standing around with their hands open like, what is going on? Where's the stuff? Sees Sayola kind of backed into a corner on the floor, looking a little roughed up, and then just sees that there is a door that is closed. Now, Xavier was told that there was something moving in the other room and he could hear some scuffling. So he knows that there's some kind of disturbance going on, but he's not fully aware. And so he's decided to move close to the door, but has yet to open it. And that's where, Sayola, it is your turn.
Okay. So let's see here. Stromp and poor Saren is on the ground. Stromp has already done damage. I'm a little roughed up, but I'm still pretty good. Let's see here. Do I have anything to hinder it? Okay. I gotta open the door first if I want to touch it. Okay, so can I just like peek through the door to see what's going on with the armor and Stromp and Saren? Serene.
So if you want to peek through, you're going to have to trade places with Xavier. So that would be your action, would be to trade places. And then on your next turn, you would be able to take the action to open the door to look through it. Because he's standing in your way.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, I'm going to trade places with Xavier. If you don't mind, Mr. Gentle Giant.
Sure.
Let's go ahead.
So, yep. And then Xavier, you'll go behind. There you go. You do still have a bonus action left.
Yeah, I'll skip my bonus action and end my turn.
All right. That brings us to Serene.
Right. I didn't realize we can also mess with stuff while I was on battle. Can I go back to that table to see if I can investigate like anything on it that can help us?
You can. That will be your action. So you'll have movement and your bonus action left if you want to take time to investigate the table.
Okay.
All right. Roll for investigation.
Oh my god.
Nope, just bits, bobbles, and parts. It's very clear that, you know, this artificer does a lot of repair work, things like that, but nothing that stands out that would be helpful in this moment outside of what you've already noticed. So you now have a bonus action and movement that you can take.
I'll just add my bonus action to Stroff for his next turn.
So you cannot add a bonus action to another character.
Oh,
Your
I
bonus
thought...
actions are going to be specific to you. So if
Oh.
you'll see in your bonus action tab, it'll tell you if you have any actions that you can take.
Oh, because I thought I had the Bardic Inspiration, where it like kind of gives people a boost for the next turn.
So you'll have to say that. So you want to cast
Oh,
Bardic
okay.
Inspiration
Yeah,
for...
Wait. This whole time you are a bard.
Yeah?
Mhm. Yeah, I was too busy arguing, so, you know, it's whatever. So who are you casting Bardic Inspiration?
To Stromph.
To Stromp. Okay, so Stromp, you can add 1d6 to your next roll.
Okie dokie.
All right, and with that, that is your turn. What would you like
Oh.
to do?
How'd you get all the way over there? Anyway, let's do another attack.
All right,
Since that seems to be working.
roll for attack. All right, that does miss it. So you can do a bonus action and or take some movement. But if you do try to move, it will take an opportunity attack on you.
Okay, I'm gonna do another attack then.
Okay, go for it. All right, that one definitely hits. You can roll for damage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Stromp, how you want to do it?
I lunge forward and I pierce my dagger into the jewel at the base of the neck, dislodging it in doing so. And I watch as the machine stutters and convulses before collapsing in front of the door.
Easy enough. You hear the crack of the crystal, a little bit of a flash of light as the magic escapes from it, and it kind of just shakes and stutters and falls over into this big heaping pile. And you see Sayla just kind of you see that the door is closed, but you know that Sayla is on the other side. You guys are now out of combat, so you are now free to move about the space.
Let's get out of this house.
The literal cabin.
I mean, since we don't have to sneak, let's just go out the front door.
Is Xavier even going to be able to get out?
Oh my god.
I just climbed right back out the window.
I'll make sure that everything is locked. Wait.
Where is the door at? Oh, I see the door.
It's right next to the window.
Y'all went right through the window.
Wait. Real quick, make sure everything's locked. Lock the door.
I just want y'all to know at this point you guys were just jumping back in and out through the door. Like, all of y'all went out the window and then was like, oh, okay, I guess I went back in through the window, then out the door, and y'all were just doing the Scooby-Doo door window.
I definitely went back in the window and out the front door.
Wait. Real quick. Can I read these notes? I want to be nosy. I want to study his stuff.
You're being nosy? That's not a law-abiding
That's
citizen.
different. I'm reading stuff for knowledge.
You
were trying to steal. You're trying to steal and break stuff.
Racism.
You were trying to steal and break stuff.
So once again, one of you's inside of a building, the other one is not. So I don't know who you have in
above table. Racism.
That's not racism. You're just trying to do bad shit.
You don't know what I'm trying to do.
You were trying to steal from that tower literally an hour ago.
Serene.
I'm trying to read their stuff for knowledge.
During
oh my god,
Women's Month is crazy.
My god. I think my elf is stupid. Above table, I think my elf is stupid.
Oh man.
So you can't make heads or tails of this because a gnome lives here and you don't speak gnomish.
No.
And so it's all written in gnomish. You were just like looking at the papers and you just toss them back onto the desk. Kind of a little bit upset, just like Fennel was, which is really ironic because Fennel was just in there, didn't find nothing, was like, Why ain't no stuff in here? So I think you both are having a little karmic bonding moment right now.
I think though, if I had known it was a gnome,
I speak
I
Gnomish,
would
but I'm not about
definitely
to help y'all.
have
I'm not
never
working this
touched any of that because
That's
they know
above
that somebody
table,
touched
so
something.
your characters wouldn't immediately go into that. But
Oh, okay.
that's why it helps to discuss these things early on, so you know.
Well,
what
nobody
skills-
wanted to discuss with me, so
Did we even leave the wreath?
You
Yes,
did.
Yes,
It's
crazy
Moff
did put the wreath down. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, well, since I'm still in here, I'm gonna close the door, do some little cleanup, pretend that we weren't here. The general stuff.
All right. So you guys have successfully put all of the wreaths back. You make your way back to the cove. And as you are starting to step through the two statues, you actually end up in front of this beautiful courtyard. And now you see that spring has fully arrived. The sun is starting to rise. The snow is starting to melt. And you are able to see people, celebrating. They're starting to get their little stand set up. You can see a little stage that's being put together. And Deva and the grandfather, you see them kind of coming around the corner with the mayor and his family as they're trying to get things together. They come up to you extremely happy because everyone received their gifts. And so for doing so, you guys are all given 20 gold for being able to deliver all of the gifts. With
That's
relatively decent stealth. You didn't completely break things. You didn't completely cause a mess either. And so you guys are now free to celebrate along with everyone as they watch all of the snow melt and flowers start to bloom as if, time had just passed, but it's just literally taking the frozen fate off of it. And you guys are free to chat amongst yourselves, eat some food, drink some wine. What are you guys doing in these last moments?
I'm playing music happily to the children.
I got a big ass turkey leg and I'm just gnawing at that bad boy.
Big
I'm
bag.
doing a very large, awkward dance, like a two-step.
I have my glass of wine and I am just lounging and watching everybody else.
Stomp, what are you doing?
Me being the type of person that I am, I'm probably in a corner somewhere watching everyone celebrate while secretly pleased with myself and our actions, still not, I guess, completely comfortable being or having friends or having companions.
The power of friendship.
Our happy little loner. Look at him go.
It wasn't about the wreaths. It was about the arguments we had along the way.
I'm screaming.
Well, with
Mental
that
and
level
physical.
of silly shenanigans, you guys have successfully completed your first job. So, round of applause to all of you. I would
nobody
like
die.
to give each of you a moment to tell us about yourselves, both as your character and anything that you are doing as you yourself as the creator. So, starting with Crazy, please reintroduce your character and then tell us where we can find you, follow you, do all the things.
I played the character of Strumpf, the tiefling barbarian, 7-foot tall red fellow. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Currently, I am playing Resident Evil 9 on Insanity.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Yeah, he's a strategist because ain't
I
no
wish
way
you
I could do that. All right, Xavier, if you could please remind us of your character and let us know where we can find you, follow you, keep up with you.
Yes, I was Xavier Scarborough, the Ranger Goliath. I again was looking for action and ended up with a cozy mission. So this was not the action that I left my hometown for, but this was still fun to interact with other species that I hadn't met prior. Me myself, I am Dip Gaming. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I'm also currently playing Resident Evil 9, not on Insanity, but I'm doing that as well as Pokopia.
Ooh.
Oof.
I I love
Oof,
Pokemon.
I'm trying to. I'm glad I don't have a Switch 2 because I don't think I would have made it to today's session if I had one. So,
The coziest
needs to be
heavy
addictive
with
for the
that
both
one.
of us.
Oh yeah.
Miss Lady, please introduce your character again for us and where we can find you, follow you, and keep up with you.
My character is Sayola, the half-elf druid. My screen name is Lovely Lady. I stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and some Saturdays. Currently, I am playing a cute little Souls-like game called Death's Door.
That's bold. Souls games. Me and Elden Ring are still not speaking.
This
Got
one's a
it.
gentle one. This one's a gentle
Serene,
Souls.
please introduce your character and let us know how we can find you, follow you, and keep up with you.
Oh, hi, my name is Sil. I play Serene, our favorite bard. My bad, I forgot I had music. But like, to be fair, we had to be quiet. I can't just play music, okay? But like,
So there's quiet songs. But...
yeah, I just start humming to people
Y'all
or
argue
something.
half the time loudly.
To be fair, I didn't start that. I didn't start that. No, because you're trying to steal
no.
their shit, man. You keep trying to steal their stuff. But yeah, I mostly play cozy games or hang out with friends, like how we doing right now, or just art streams. Tomorrow I'll be playing Repo, so that'll be fun.
Nice.
I have my commissions open on VGen, so I like helping other content creators and VTubers alike. So if you ever need anything, hit me up. But that's really it. Oh, I stream every weekend at 8 p.m. for Saturday and Sunday, and sometimes Friday. I always make announcements to let people know.
Wonderful. And last but certainly not least, our fun-sized chaos. Fennel, introduce your character and let us know where we can find you, follow you, keep up with you.
My name is Fennel. I am good on a team. I'm just don't police me.
We love you,
very
Fennel.
much against
But
level
also,
elves. My experience has proven my prejudice is correct.
nah. I'm trying to keep it sane, stable, everything's
a
stable.
thief for hire and a monk with a great word of prayer for many. I, in real life, am named Lila Bobina, and I am a Twitch streamer. You can find me every Friday for Fallout Friday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, and every Monday, 3 p.m. for random stuffs. I am a film student, and I make movies.
Ooh, nice.
You make scurry movies.
I do, but no, I made a romantic comedy.
Yo, send me links to that. If you have it open, send me links to that.
I
want
love
to
a
see
good
it.
rom-com.
I want to watch it.
It's short. Okay.
I don't mind. I want to watch it.
Well, lovely heroes, I am your DM for today. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this cozy, cute adventure. You guys did vote for this, so I'm sorry, Xavier, that you ended up with the squad who wanted to do cute stuff. But you guys did a great job. I really enjoyed being your facilitator in this process. I hope you guys had fun, especially for my newbies here, and I hope that you have been bitten by the bug that is TTRPGs and role playing, because I love it. So I hope we can do it again. My name is Evolution
Absolutely.
Phoenix, and you can catch me whenever I actually am able to be caught on stream. But hey, as long as you follow, you'll definitely know that I'm coming. That's evolution.phoenix on Instagram as well. That's all I got for you guys. Did y'all have fun?
Yeah,
Mhm.
thank you
this
for
was
having
cool.
us.
This
Very
was
much
cool. This was cool.
appreciated.
Thank you for DMing.
Yes, thank you, Bina, for getting us all together. So thank you.
Round of
It's
applause for
been-
Bina.
Round of applause for Bina. This is so much fun. I'm so honored that you got to, let me flex my skills a little bit. So it means the world to me that you would let me puppet your lives for a little bit. But you guys were great. So I hope you keep playing.
Yeah, we definitely need to do this again.
Yeah, that was fun.
Especially
Yes.
now that there's clearly an arc between Fennel and Serene. I don't know how that's gonna play out, but clearly they need to have a what's the
resolution
Fast
to
and
the
Furious
beef.
one? Haas and whatever, where they just
Hobbs
take
and
the
Shaw.
rock.
Like
and just-
enemies to
yes.
friends, the best.
Yeah, we
Y'all need to
probably
have
should
right
have
now.
definitely split up. We probably should have definitely split up. It would have probably been for less arguing.
We need
No,
a
but we did a
spin-off
good job the way
one-shot.
we did it, though.
You did. For the most part, you guys missed a whole swarm of bats in the bell tower. Y'all were
Yeah,
real
see,
close.
see.
Oh, thank
Y'all were real
goodness.
close.
That's
And
why I
that
told you
was-
not
that
to
was the
open it.
big bad. So,
Oh,
That would have
wow.
been fun.
Good job.
I like a fight.
See, oh my god.
That's what D&D is about. little chaos, a little murder, a little stealing.
We're gonna waste the healing
Nobody
potions we
looking. That's
earned
when you
by
got to
putting
fight a
groups
hand.
away.
What is your
I mean,
hand fight for?
y'all passed up on the Goblin Village. I'm just saying that probably would have been a bit more. That was your other choice.
I was trying to be nice to everybody who might not get it. I should have just picked Goblin Village so I could kill a couple. Right.
Well, here I'll
Next
make
time,
you guys
not
a
the
deal.
heads.
If you guys come up with a group name for yourselves, think Critical Role, Bells, Hells, Vox Machina, the Mighty Nine, that kind of thing, then we can do the second one shot that has the Goblin Village, so y'all can get some action.
Okay, that's cool.
How about that?
But everybody, I need you actually to watch one of these shows, please.
Okay.
I have
you'll
actually.
fully good.
I've only
I want
loosely.
you
I
guys
need to watch
understand,
more.
like, what we fully can do, and like, yeah, each person has their own specialties, and like use your specialties. Read up on your characters, and don't be police and dwarves. Thank you so much.
Just
my
tell
God.
whomever you're playing with, tell them what you want to do, and then let us decide how you need to mechanically do it. So if you want to do a backflip out of the window so you can land, Superman style, and then cast, something like, you can absolutely describe it that way. We just have to figure out how it works mechanically. So use your imagination. I'm gonna expect a lot more shenanigans on this next one, because y'all in a Goblin Village is going to be hilarious. So
the more I get comfortable with this character sheet of mine, the more I'm open to it, because the mechanics are all new to me, but the more I do it, the more natural it flows, and then I can get some better ideas going for how to react.
Yeah, and imagine if you got that character to level 20. I mean, you don't go up against some big bads, but you gonna have some moves to hit with it. I'm just saying.
So I know this was a one shot, but did we gain any levels off of this in the event that we can use this character?
So if we decide to do the Goblin one shot, if y'all come up with a group name, then yes, I will let you level up a little bit. So that way you can get a bit more access to stakes, but we can talk about that offline. I just wanted you to know that I am willing to leave that on the table now that you guys have gotten some experience and clearly have chemistry. Clearly you guys have chemistry.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
They trying to steal my satchel. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to steal nothing.
Oh, so now you don't like when people are stealing. Now you like. Now you don't like when people are stealing, huh?
First off.
So see now you know how it feels.
And learn how to do a spell properly.
Oh my God, I don't want to hear from you. You were trying to help us. You were trying to break into people's bat rooms.
Wild.
Breaking into the bedroom.
Bina, I'm gonna let you take it from here. Otherwise, I'm gonna just keep cackling. So
okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you want to go to bed. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm gonna let y'all disperse as you please. I'm going to continue stream, so I'm gonna go be right back, and I'll be right back.
All right,
have a good night, guys. I enjoyed this. I can't wait for the next one.
A big round of applause
for hanging out.
Thank you for hanging out.
Yes.
Thanks,
Lord, I'm clicking everything but.
Have a nice night, everyone.
All right, have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. How do you disconnect? Because I still want to stream too, but I didn't know like how to multi-stream stuff works. Do I just leave? Oh, I think I just leave.
You can just leave the multi-chat.
Okay, thank you. All right, bye guys.
Yeah, you did such a great job, guys. I can't wait for the next one.
You did too.
Bye.
Bye.
Definitely will text you guys in a minute.